Yo, 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 how you doing? We are back, and it is the giveaway stream. It's the best stream of the month. It's the last stream of the month, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am. We've got Belisarius Cawl on deck one more time. Nidge, how you doing? Thank you very much for that sub. 8 months. Main unit is in as well for 7 months. That Son's Dog subscribed on Prime for 7 months as well. Holy shit. Lethal Styles getting in on the action as well. 4 months in, bro. Thank you very, very much. Tonight, we're going to continue painting Cawl. I think we're going to work on this armor. Do the axe and some of the cool shit from there. Toonie Sprues getting that host. And we're already a minute into the stream. Straight through level 1 of a hype train into level 2. The train is leaving the station. Choo-choo, motherfucker. Choo-choo. This is what we did last stream. We got the Solar Eradicator, a little bit of OSL, Sans Airbrush, just to prove that it's easy enough, you know. Gumbleaner, cheers for those cheers, and too many sprues to you as well. Much appreciated, everyone. Thank you so much. Actually, let's do these 2 arms. Try and get both done tonight. I'll pop that back. In the chat, we've got everybody. You got Gumbleaner, Toonie Sprues, Acold, Snake, Lethal Styles, Warboss Tusker, Big Brom, Main Unit, Sons of Rolo, Viking, Crooked Grin, Past 7 Painting, That's Undead, Jim Martin. All the cool guys are here. Hey, Past 7 Painting, thank you for that big cheer. You are now Stream Boss. Exclamation point boss. We've done commands. We've done some very shonky stream graphics, as you can see. Exploding Fruit getting their sub on. That's their 3rd month in a row. Cheers to everyone getting their subs in today. Oh. We've even got... Oh, shit, that's good. Jack the Skeleton, thank you for the follow. We've got the giveaway open. That's ready to go. We've even got... You're going to turn these off so we can make sure we've got the voucher one up or the mini one up. We've done work, guys. I hope you're impressed. The giveaway is open. Exclamation point how to find out how to enter. And then the command, as you can see, written quite clearly just here to get your entries in. Check your meeps. Gen Tech, I know, bro. Trust me, there was a lot of work that went into this. Oh, holy shit, Jim Martin coming with a big cheer, taking us just into a tier 3 hype train. Oh, thank you very much, dude. And Glass Joe getting their 7-month subscription in. And I finally worked out who's my tier 2 subscriber. It's Glass Joe. Let's get some love in the stream for Glass Joe being that tier 2 subscriber. Absolute superstar. Right. Oh, it's just... So no chilies. No, fuck no chilies. Look, the chilies thing was getting the badges out, alright? I did that weeks ago. I made damn sure that wasn't on the cards. Not paint today, trap my nerve in lower back. Fucking hell, mate. You don't have a good time with things, do you? Those 2 cube bottles, I pulled the nozzle off and I'm dumping a load on my bed. You dumped a load on your bed. At least use a tissue or something, mate. You know, if it comes to it, just use a sock or something, right? AJ Sadler, how you doing? God, the chat is flying by tonight. I'm going to miss some of this. So if you are going to ask a question, make a comment, take the piss, whatever, just tag me in it, because I might miss it otherwise. Or use all the channel points that we have no other use for to highlight your message. That would be a good one too. We need to come up with some good channel point things that we can do. See, Viking, easy to see. Boop, he says. Sorted. Right, we've got a lot of gold to do on both of these parts. We want to make sure that we have a very clean, but still very impressive set of weaponry for Belisarius Cawl. He's obviously got this kind of power fist style doodad going on here. He's got the Omniscient axe, something like that. So we've got that to do as well. I'm going to kick it off with this bit. We've got a nice bit of trim to do just around this armor panel that we put in previously. So we can start off nice and simply with that. Just check the bot is recording all this. I literally got the last person sub in I had to gift Meeps to about a minute before we went live. It was close. It was very close. Giveaway, there it is. Yep, everyone's getting their tickets in there. That's all updating fine. Happy days. Good stuff. Commander Plop, how you doing, bro? So we're using Scale 75's Dwarven Gold. One of the best golds ever. So tonight's minis that we're giving away include a Harlequin Shadowseer. I know there's at least one person here that wants this particular mini for their own Harlequin army. Paint your hair, 20k. Lick something, 10k. Tell me a story, 20k. Paint me an intercessor, 100k. We're not doing the paint me intercessor thing. Hell no. Story time. Story time could be one. Story time could be one. We could have like names on the board and stuff. Yeah. Gumbalina, thank you for that cheer. Almost getting in there for that snipe on the boss. We've got Gorzag, Git Stomper, and Nickit up for grabs. And if you don't want either of those, there is the chance to get the contents of the mystery box. That's going in there tonight. And remember, this is not just any giveaway. We're not just going to paint these up and send them out. Out of the 2 minis we end up giving away, whether it's the mini that goes to one of our Patreon members, or whether it's the mini that goes to one of our subscribers. Hey, it focused as well. Good stuff. We're going to choose one of those 2 minis, and we're going to paint it up as a display quality piece. My favourite story is you removing your wisdom teeth. It was only 1 tooth, to be fair. How about it in Swans, then? Oh god, that's my housemate's least favourite story. He cannot deal with anything involving teeth at all. Just no. And Ben's done some. Ben's seen some shit in his life, you know. Yeah, he can't deal with that one at all. Band's Lost Arms getting their sub in. That's another 7-month subscriber. Level 2 Hype Train emote. Absolutely stonks. Thank you very much, everyone. Choo choo indeed. So if I win sub raffle and Patreon raffle, I win 2. Yep. Nothing stopping you. You could even win the voucher as well if you're really, really lucky. I don't think we've ever had somebody win the voucher and the mini. We've had a few repeat winners. In fact, we had 1 repeat winner of the mini. Only 1. That was Play Wants a Cracker 85. Past 7 painting, getting their sub on. Mate. Legend. You're now eligible to use all of those cool ass emotes. In the meat point, it's obviously the greatest emote on all of Twitch, if not the internet as a whole, clearly. And was not in any way, shape, or form designed by me on my phone on the toilet. You know, unfortunately, it was. Hobo J, the guy that was doing the emotes, sent me a picture of what he thought of Meep. And I'm like, no, it needs to be like properly derpy, like licking her eyeball or something. So I drew a tongue. And then that was it. The meep emote. It's timeless. But you've got all of those you can use. Also, exclamation point win and exclamation point mystery. The mystery one is going to be specifically important tonight. As a sub, you're eligible. You're in. That giveaway will kick off after 11:30 though. So between now and 11:30, we run the giveaway for the voucher, so everyone can earn their meeps throughout the majority of the stream, spend them in the raffle using the commands. God, I've moved everything on the screen now. There. And then while we're doing the whip, we get to do the mini giveaway. And then after that, if you're a Patreon member of video viewer tier or higher, you get a second chance, but you can't win the box. Box is sacred. It's important. It's ancient lore of the stream, aren't they? We drawing any more objects today? I forgot to take a photo of that. So, Too Many Sprues had his painting lesson, his Patreon student lesson, yesterday after the stream. And instead of it being a painting lesson, it turned into a lesson on how to maintain your airbrush, because his airbrush is a interestingly made sort of cheapo Chinese one. And he was finding that it would block constantly. And he had help from another streamer who will remain nameless to try and fix it. And that streamer told him, if I'm completely correct, the wrong thing. Entirely, in fact. And being the superstar that I am, I diagnosed the problem. Mishap damage! 10 months. How are you doing? Good to have you here. But being the master of the airbrush, I managed to diagnose the issue. And I decided that it would be easier if I drew a picture of what the issue was. Now, for those of you that haven't been in my Patreon lessons, because this camera is like the top of the camera is towards me, the bottom of the camera is there, the image here is upside down in those lessons, so frequently I'm turning the mini upside down. Now on Twitch, there's a little button to just invert the camera, so you see it this way around. But it's upside down, and so I drew this airbrush here on my board. And when I looked up at the screen, I realised that if you draw like an airbrush cup here, and then an airbrush here, and then like the nozzle of the airbrush here, it looks a lot like a dick and balls when it's upside down. Oh no, that was kind of the reaction. But I thought it was hilarious, and so did Too Many Sprues, so it's all good. Right, any other elements of this need to be gold? Something here needs to be different, because that's too much silver in one spot. But I think we'll do this red, perhaps, like this little fuel canister. Biggeth dicketh. Willith Wadja. And I think that's going to be it. I don't think we'll do too much more than that. We might come in with a harder wash on some of this silver, though. Alternatively, we might just get a little highlights on it. Alright, let's see. Let's go on to this section. We've got loads of gold that we do want on here. I know that. That bit will be black. He's got Go-Go Gadget Extendo Axe, apparently. That is the way of the Belisarius. It was a fun lesson. I'm glad, dude. I feel like you got quite a lesson, but not the one you necessarily wanted. Her Salsero, 11 months in now, he says, "Yo, mate, how is this almost a year Thanks for all the streams and the love you put in the hobby and the inspiration for all of us. Anytime, bro. And no, I'm not acting out all the emotes that people put in chat. But had to for that one. Cheers, brother. Much appreciated. Do it. No. You could redeem channel points to act out emotes. There we go. We'll find a way of putting that in. Let's start collecting a list. Like, fire this off to the mods. Actually, one thing we do need is a mods channel in Discord. We'll do that. How do you use Meeps? Exclamation point. How? See, we've got you covered. Yeah, we could do that. We could put in a act out emote stream chat. Alright, so we're getting these done in gold. We've got some bits on the axe to do in gold, but I don't want to do too much. It already looks like it's a fucking satellite dish from hell. We don't need too much crazy bollocks going on there. Though all of this part is going to be gold, I think. This little hanging nutsack. What even is that? Is that a Werther's original? Heart Werther's original. But yeah, in mod chat, pin a post with all our commands. There's a lot there, Jay. I mean, yeah, there is. But we haven't got a mod chat yet, so I need to build that in Discord, which I'll do tomorrow. So if one of you guys fires me a message to tell me to build the mod chat, then I'll build that. I say build that, I mean just like make the channel. It's not like it's a lot of work. But I also know I forget tomorrow because of all the excitement of trying to finish off Belisarius Cawl. Ready to start our next commission. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. We've got a Blood Angels army to paint. So, all you Space Marine players that are loving the Angels of Death right now. And there's a lot of you. We're going to do a video tutorial how to paint Blood Angels. Using some of the Primaris boys. We'll probably do a how to paint tanks video in this one. We've got an Impulsor to do. I did film most of one for the Dark Angels lot that I did for Nick. But I lost some of the footage. It just didn't record properly. Like, it came up with like all the artifacts on the screen and stuff. I don't know what happened with that. So that was annoying, but yeah, it happened. We lost it, and couldn't put out half a video. So we've got how to do the tank, perhaps, or how to paint an Impulsor. Let's see how to do a tank. Cool. Glass Joe, you worked it out. Awesome stuff, mate. But we've got a decent list of stuff to do. Let's bring up the contract, the commission contract, and we'll have a butchers. It's a good list of stuff. Not like I've got 3 land raids to do. Well, it'll take you 3 weeks to prime them, mate. So past that point would be okay. So we've got an Indomitus Captain with shield, a Indomitus Lieutenant, which is the other dude with his shield. Some Blade Guards, some Eradicators, some Assault Intercessors, some Outriders, some Incursors, Infiltrators, Intercessors, and Impulsor. There you go. It's a decent-sized commission, that, isn't it? It's good stuff. What's the best base colour for doing yellow? As my yellow never looks bright, it looks dirt. So, I tend to use a colour called Bogrin Brown from P3. B-O-G-R-I-N. Brown. Bogrin Brown. And it is a dark ochre. And I really like it because it goes well enough over black. It takes a couple of coats, you know, and it will look a bit of a shit brown. But you don't have to worry about that, right? So you put that down over your darker colour. Then you mix in Flash Gits Yellow to that. And you start doing some blended highlights. Then you work up to just Flash Gits Yellow. And if you're using the airbrush and you've got larger panels, do your mix of Flash Gits and Bogrin, then your Flash Gits, and then as a next highlight up, put down just white over the top, and then go back in with just Flash Gits Yellow over white, because Flash Gits over this kind of dark ochre and Flash Gits over white will give you two different finishes, and one will be brighter than the other one. Once you've done all of that, take some Troll Slayer Orange and glaze that in at the bottom, because the ochre is a very desaturated colour, and you'll end up with this like almost grey line. There's no grey, it just has no interest, and it kind of gives the impression of that. So by using something like a nice vibrant orange like Troll Slayer, you remove that desaturated aspect of it, and you're left with the most beautiful, vibrant, bright yellow fade. That's exactly how I do the yellow on my knights. That's how we did the yellow on the Patriarch. You can just see his foot there. The Blood Raven helmet is base. That's how we did the yellow on that sword. And that is a fucking banging blade. So, yeah, it's a good one. Really good one. Okay, so we need to work out where our gold is going here. I want his skeletal structure to all be silver. I don't see how that would be anything but. Lee, how you doing, bro? And good evening as well to Daddy Tubbs. I see Madder is here as well, and the Dyson. We've got a couple of skulls on here. They can be gold. Let's pop out little bits of bling. We've got to do the symbol up here in black and white. So we've got that to do. Look at this side. There's another couple of skulls, or at least one other. Yeah, there's two. I thought there might be. So what we do is we need to put the gold in to break it up. But we don't want it to be a mess. Yeah, we're not looking for that GW style exploding fruit. 777,000. That's too many. Anything up to there is totally fine. Good, thanks. Bit of a headache, so it could be an early night. We'll need to cash the meeps in early just in case. Absolutely, bro. You might not be here for the mini giveaway, though. That's the only downside. Remember, that's going to be kicked off after the prize draw for the voucher. And also, this time around, we're doing something a little bit different. We're not just painting the miniature to a... Do I do all of that gold? God, this is really fucking annoying. We're going to paint it to a tabletop stand. We're going to paint it to a display standard, because we're going to take one of the two minis we give away tonight. I'm going to use that as a competition entry and a giveaway for the Amsterdam Battle Brothers. Almost always get that wrong. Painting contest. The Busy Brush Brawl 2 to defend our title of winner. Viking, you just need to stay up later. That's all, man. You know, you can do it. Right, I want these bits gold. I knew that bit going into it. I want these little teeth, these little parts of the cog to be gold. You know, Viking, there is one giveaway on a Saturday this entire year. It's mad. It's mad. Grey Hunt getting a prime sub on. Thank you very much, bro. The skeletal parts be a different metal colour than the axe. I think the skeleton will be covered and greased in sacred oils. Remember, none of this has had a wash yet. So we've got a load of washes to do and some highlights to do. Would it be the same colour? It might be. Bear in mind, this is the Omniscient axe. It's going to be just as sacred. What I don't want to do is end up with him either being A, too busy, or B, looking like C-3PO. Because then he's going to look like a complete turd. And that's no good. You go into the Netherlands, I will be, but not for this particular contest. This is an online one. But I'm going to the Alliance Open when that gets rerun. I went to the last one that was there. Sponsored the last one, sponsoring this one as well. This time we're giving away an Iwata Eclipse airbrush though. So this is a... paint. Got ice pack at the moment under your back. Mate, if your body is saying no, then don't. Alright? Fucking, this is coming from someone that doesn't take this advice. But listen to it. There's another skull. Let's do the big skull here gold as well, because we did the skull and the robots gold, and that'll help tie it all together. So rather than doing that inverse white and black, we'll do this bit white and black, and we'll follow this through like we did on the Castellans. Sorry, it's that DM. Oh, it's fine, dude. Sorry, I meant to reply back to you, but when I'm with my other half, I don't look at my phone. We only get to see each other 2-ish days a week. Because I stream in the evening, she works in the daytime, and so on, right? So, I messaged you. I didn't get a reply back before I left, and I didn't want to put it in the car, just in case it got damaged on the journey. To get the minimum amount of travel with that as possible. Epic Ants. Hey Jay, glad to finally catch a stream this week. Got to play my very first Warhammer game Friday. Damn, Death Guard is fun to play. They are right now, bro. They are right now. Dude, I've had long distance relationships with Northern Irish lass before. I know exactly how you feel. AJ getting his sub in 3 months now. That's a new badge for you, bro. Yeah, I used to go out with a lass that lived in Ballymena. And that was fun. But, difficult. Maxed out the meeps. Good stuff. Good stuff. Got to get it done, mate. This is the only day in a month that you get to use them. Spend them all. Fill your boots. Blow your load. Not to fill your boots. That would be gross. Right, where else have we got gold going? We know you've got these teeth to do. And these do just about line up with the ones on the other side. So we might do those as well. I have no idea how the bot keeps up with some of this sometimes. Like, it runs a little slow here and there. But goddamn, like, for the regular stream maintenance, it just does work. Jaeger, how you doing, bro? Need to finish rearranging my room, routing to box room to start decorating my room today. Nice, dude. Very, very nice. Squelchy, load-filled boots. Ugh. There's trench foot and then there's that. Right. So we'll paint these gold. I think we've decided. I don't know about the little spikes. No, I think they should stay silver, the little spikes. Current thoughts. This way is the way. I think this bit should be gold as well. Rival Sarah, how you doing? Hey, you can't just be here for background noise. It's giveaway day, hun. You need to be spending your meeps. Exclamation point how. Exclamation point Jan 21, a space, and then the number of tickets you want to buy. Get that hobby voucher. See? Oh, we're still waiting for yours to come up. Liamsky got his answer. Yours didn't get answered by the bot. Brilliant. We just talked about how good the bot is, and then nope. It's like, who's this Sarah chick? How's your day been, though, hun? You making any headway on your list of orders? There you go. There you go. See? So divide that by 400. If you can't do it, someone in the chat will do it for you. And then get in on the action. I love how the camera suddenly went massively out of focus, and now here is where I need to hold the mini. What am I doing? Exclamation point how. It's almost like we've set this up for people to try and make it easy, you know? Scrublord says, can't wait for my delivery so I can get on some serious basing. I'll tell you what, mate, you can't be the only one. I have had a flurry, I tell you, of affiliate referred orders coming through from Rival Crafts. Feels like everyone here in the chat is getting their basing game knocked up a notch. It looks like a lot of you are definitely using that save 10 code as well. That's all I'm going to say. It's a damn good code. That I have used that many, many times. It's so easy to go deep on your basing from there. Really, really is. God, I can't wait to have this guy finished. He's such a great mini, but you can't see any of it when it's all in different bits. It just becomes this weird mass of tendrils and buttons and wires and all that. I really, really want to get this guy fully built. But I'm certainly not painting him like that. There'll be a bit of a sale on a few bits next week, so keep a lookout. Tell me more. You just need to level up everything to do with Warhammers. Yeah, man. Nick, good work, bro. Good work. Good to have you here, man. How are you? How's your weekend going? I say weekend. You're probably at work. Dank Panthers. Cheers for the follow and welcome. What's that Jaeger's spiked on about? Right, there you go. Good work, mate. Good work. Well done, dude. That's taking modly duties to the next level. There you go. Personalised help from the mods. God almighty. Right, let's do some bits of this gold. Aerials. Can be copper. We've got copper to do. This bit can be gold. Love your stuff, man. Sue and Insta. Oh, sweet, man. Welcome to the stream, then. Now you can ask all the questions you might have had, like, why are you painting this? And stuff like that, you know. To be fair, Jay, my brain is oozing my ears with this order. I will bet you. Me and the girls finished Lord of the Rings, and Alexis asked us to start again from the beginning. What kind of hell is that? Is that Dominus? This is Cawl. Belisarius Cawl, the Master of the Machines from the Adeptus Mechanicus. Last stream, which is yesterday, we did this arm. Got some nice little glowy green going on for that. We've done little bits here and there. We're working on these 2 arms today. We've got the body sort of maybe 20% done, perhaps. And we've got plenty more to come in from there. Hell, that's my idea of heaven. Massive Lord of the Rings fan. I'm sorry, bro. We are not going to agree on that. I read the book when I was a kid. I think I was 7. I didn't really understand all of it, but I got enough of the gist, and I could ask my dad about some of the longer, more complicated words. And then I read it again when I was in my early teenage years, and I understood a lot more of it. And it was a decent book, but God, it was a bit long-winded. Everything seemed to be like... And the grass was the greenest green that ever was. It was the green of a deep green field of grass. Because it was a big green field of grass. And he laid his cloak down upon the green grass, and his cloak was the reddest red. Oh, fucking hell, mate. I have Lord of the Rings trilogy play and repeat literally 24/7. So the best thing for me about the Lord of the Rings films wasn't in the Lord of the Rings films. There will be a few old schoolers in the chat that will know this one. Anyone has seen Clerks 2? The bit where Randall does his entire impersonation of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. That, for me, sums up all of the Lord of the Rings in an instant. I've read some Lovecraft, Lord Gitface. That, just the little trip and like... Gets to the end. That's it. 4 short lads went on a walk and lost a ring. Name that film. When you paint in sub-assembly, do you find you damage some of the paint while putting it together? No. Almost never, because I also varnish in sub-assembly. And I'm very, very, very careful about this sort of thing. I think actually that's a lie. I damaged the Silent King on one of the 5 like struts, the legs that go around the bottom of the thing. Is it Jurassic Park? That's the one, right? Jurassic Park trilogy. Die Hard trilogy? Aliens trilogy. Am I getting close? But I usually don't. Like, everything is fairly well taken care of. Obviously, there's a lot of varnish involved to ensure that we've got maximum protection on the miniature before we start pulling bits of it off. And I use the smallest possible amount of super glue to do things like this. The only issues I find I occasionally have is that I need to either drill around the area where the pin has met the miniature, or something similar, because there's a little build-up of glue or paint or some of the deposit that's gotten in the way. And that's irritating, but that's not the end of the world by a long shot. Right, I believe that's everything that's going to be gold. I think that's certainly enough on there to break up the axe, stop the monotony of the silver, but then equally not detract too much from it. So I'm happy with that. Godfather, only seen Godfather 1 and 2. I never got around to watching Godfather 3. Besides the gates in Jurassic Park leads me to believe they're always going to let the dinos out. That's how they got them in. Like, everyone thinks, oh, genetic engineering. Meanwhile, they're like, we found some dinosaurs. Let's make up some sciencey shit. Winner. Right, we've got loads of washes to do. We're going to start off with some purple wash. Purple tone, rather. And some flesh wash on the gold. Just my favourite part of that scene Jay mentioned. Brilliant. Oh, God, yes. So, yeah. We're watching at 160p, better than nothing. Hey, that'll do, bro. That'll do. At least you can still use the commands. You're still getting on the giveaways. You're still here. There you are. Cake Fisk, how's it going? Right. A little bit more water on my palette, and then we're good to go. Longing for summer. You? No, I love winter. I would rather be too cold than too hot. And in fact, last night, I slept with just a thin blanket on. Despite it being real feel -6 outside. Because I was getting too hot under the duvet. I hate that feeling. If I'm too cold, I can do something about it. If I'm too hot, I am done. Which is why jib is a bit tough at times. So that's sort of mid-30s. When I went to Cuba, fuck, that took some doing. One time we studied criminology. What the fuck were we studying to be? Batman? Brilliant. Best part of winter is no bugs. That is a good one. For me, best part of winter is... How do I put this politically correctly? I don't. So, best part of winter is the fucking ham planets that wander around wearing next to nothing that shouldn't be, aren't doing that at the moment. Sarah, Jackie's got an electric blanket as well. She's got a proper granny blanket. Basie, 5 months now, absolute superstar. You can always put more clothes on there, so you can take off whether you get arrested or you want to rip your skin off. That's true. That's true. I think the race you're looking for is Muntas. No. I said ham planet. I meant ham planet. God, it's one of the funniest offensive ways of saying that someone, like myself, for instance, needs to just drop a pound or two. 22. Best part of winter is hot coffee. No. Coffee is always hot. There is no such thing as iced coffee. That's not coffee. I don't care what people say. That is not coffee. Just no. You're the Christmas coffees. No. While I'm chuckling away, I'm gonna have to lurk for a bit. Hey, no worries, bro. If you need to log entirely, mate, go for it. Glass, holy shit, son! Holy shit! You're the reason I'm on stream. Keep doing amazing work, and also, damn it. And also, how was your last day at work? My last day at work was extremely short. Let's get some hype in the stream for Glass Joe. He has beat the boss to become the boss. If he keeps hold of that for the next hour and 30 minutes, he wins 10,000 meeps. Change the temperature of something doesn't make it a different thing. Melted cheese is still cheese. Cold cheese is cheese. Cold coffee is still coffee. Look, I get what you're saying. I do, but that is not. That's not coffee. Also, that's not entirely true. Water at over 100 degrees C is steam. Water at minus like a couple is ice. You wouldn't call them water. You wouldn't call like steam water. Oh, the kettle's got water coming out the top of it. No, that's steam. Crunchy water. Brilliant. Oh, God. We're talking about food. I drink water. Gotta wash the beer down with something, you know. Oh, God. You've got Jim Martin on your case now, Erin. He's a molecular mixologist or some bullshit. He's a barman. Ice is technically a rock. Wait, what? How is ice technically a rock? No, you have to explain that one. How is ice a rock? Mishap damage. What have we started? I say we. I mean, I think I've got all the blame for this. Iced coffee is when you forget coffee and you find it a way to throw it away. A beer that isn't cold is not a beer. I don't know. I'll drink a lot of ales at like roomish temperature. I still have like almost 70,000 meeps. Glass Joe, spend them, bro. Spend them. Get in. Get that voucher. What would you do with a £50 hobby voucher? So people of the chat, if you win the voucher today, what's your like immediate first purchase with it? I'll drink leftover coffee that I leave on my desk even the next day. It's sacred. I've had my share of cold coffee. I would never order a cold coffee. I've never had coffee not be drunk by the end of the day, though. Coffee. Riffcan, how you doing, bro? Put it towards a silver jet? Absolutely, Des. You're saving up those vouchers for that. Either Void Dragon or an Eclipse. Nice. I mean, I can back both of those purchases. That they're both solid buys. More Vanguard Vets. Smells like a Blood Angels player. Would be an AOS start collecting, I reckon. Nice. Tilts with an airbrush setup. Nice. More Deathwing / Ravenwing. I mean, they're both looking pretty hot right now. That the Dark Angel supplement is pretty nasty. I may or may not have read it all. And there's some really nice stuff in there. Probably. You'd assume. It's pretty been all over the internet by now. There's some horrid stuff. Pure Filth, not Pure Filth. Silent King. Great mini. Either a few packs of Death Guard 2's Death Shroud and Morty or a Knight. Nice. Executioner, like it. You're supposed to add to my Blood Ravens I'm building. Busted is the word you're looking for. No, they're not busted. Nothing's like really busted. Jason, how you doing? Battle Cho says paints. Mate, I feel you on that one, bro. One of the things that I'm not looking forward to about like having the business be a full-time business and having to do taxes is obviously doing the taxes. You know. But also, I'll actually have to know how much I spend on Warhammer and how much I spend on paint. And I've avoided knowing that for some time. No idea. The venue would be Bristol Independent Gaming, but no, I haven't looked into it at all. Don't imagine many people will be getting that new Heroes box set. To be honest, I don't see why people are causing a fuss about this. I really don't. I really, really don't. It's 7 minis, right? No, 8 minis for £45. Which brings it down to... What's that? £6 a mini? 6 8's 48. So there you go. £7.50 a mini. That's fine. I see no issue with that. Keto Gamer, cheers for the follow. Nothing's really busted. Eradicators, look, they're not balanced, but they're not busted. Like, when someone says busted, it means you put it on a table and that's it. The game is over to me. Nothing is at that level. God, I'm missing so much chat. It's difficult to keep up now. There's over 100 people here today. Holy shit. Spook Skeleton, how's it going? Mr. Enigma, Usable Vehicles for Dark Ages Army. Normal Game, what up? It's a very strong way. I think it's as OP. No, it's not as OP as people are pissing about. Nothing is. Oyakin, how you doing? Can I let you commission paint from it too? Sorry, mate, I missed the first part of your message, perhaps. Do you have to tell us what it ends up as? What ends up as? Oh God, no. I don't want to think about it. Fish, trust me, a lot, quite a lot. Could have got it in Conquest for £8. No, you could have gotten the banner dude from Conquest for £8, right? Not the whole sprue. Or was it the whole sprue? But also, should have bought Conquest is the only answer to that. If you're whinging about it. Whole sprue. Okay. Well, if that's still available, go and get it. It's not like anyone goes, oh, well, I'm not fucking buying a repulsor because I could have got a repulsor for £16 over 2 episodes of Conquest. You know. You can't really look at that as the thing. I admit, it feels expensive, but it really isn't. Conquest magazine is no longer produced, so don't worry about it. Right, let's go and touch up all of the silver while that's drying. So I want some gunmetal. Danny, do you know a good silverish paint for painting guns? A rock is a naturally occurring solid mass of aggregate or minerals or mineraloid matter. Velvet Hammer 56, thanks for the follow. So long as it is naturally occurring ice, it's a rock. The ice in your fridge is not a rock. No way. That's ace. I totally didn't know that. Not whinging, but I can see where folk ever go and look at it in comparison. Look, I get it. The hobby's expensive and everyone wishes it wasn't. And we all wish that. But it just is. And unfortunately, I'm not saying this is you particularly, because that's clearly not the case, but unfortunately most people just need to learn to get over that. And for some, there is no getting over it. GW is the bad guy, and they use that as justification for stealing their property, basically. So going to a recaster or having copies of it 3D printed or whatever it might be that they do. And that's complete bullshit. Right. Brush for hire! How you doing, Corey? Thank you very much for your kind words on Instagram, by the way, or Facebook, whichever it was. I get the comments in the same inbox. Thought it was costly until I saw Airsoft. Yeah. A couple of my friends are into airsofting, and they tell me how much they spend on a gun, and I'm like, so that's an entire army, and paints, and tools, and someone to build it all for me, and a week's worth of wages. Shit. Tournament paintball. One of the guys I used to work with played tournament paintball. A guy called Tim from when I went to HSBC. He said that basically all you do is you sort of run to a location and you put down constant stream of fire. So you're just pissing through ammunition. Victor Von Champ, how you doing, bro? You see my comment on Insta? Pretty sure I did, mate. So when are you starting MoCorp? Oh, mate. Mohawk Miniatures Corporation or MoCorp for sure. Like that. I don't know what you have to do to legally be a corporation. But I think I'd rather be a corporation than a limited company just on the name alone. Because, like I said in that reply to, I think it was Mitch, you can't be an evil genius without running an evil corporation. So I need to be. You know. Certain models are better value now than they ever were. Quality models, yeah, exactly. For me, it's the quality. You know. You didn't have very good quality minis 10 years ago. And so anyone having a cry about the price of like, oh, well, I remember when a Rhino was a $5. I remember when a Rhino was a $5 as well. I remember when that Rhino was about that big. Seriously, I think a fag packet was bigger than that thing. Oh, God. I need to have more than one person. Damn. Any advice on non-GW starter paint sets? If you're going to buy one box with like a series of paints in, I'd recommend the Pro Acryl paints. Their base set 2.0 is really good. For the last month, the giveaway models that we did have been painted solely with that, and they're really good. They're not all great, but they're really good. I wouldn't get the VMC set. Maybe their air set, possibly, but more than one person employed a cat as PR manager. Maybe. I'll give Ben a wage. You can have 30p a day, and no, wait, that's going to be a lot. That's like £1.50 a working week. Wait. We'll employ somebody. MoCorp. Yeah. But yeah, Pro Acryl set's decent. As been mentioned, it's not in stock at the moment. You can look at that as you want, but really, I'd suggest that is a pretty solid nod to the fact that it is very good and people want it. Right. I can recommend it. There are some things that aren't great about them. For instance, none of those paints have replaced another paint that I already use. There are some good colours there that will do all the jobs you want, but because I use only the best paints from each range, and there's a lot of different paint ranges out there, I've kind of got a lot of what I need. So the rest of it is just, well, look, this bit's actually good, and I like this part, and this colour's good. And there's some great stuff there. It hasn't replaced anything that I am actually using, though. Glass Joe, hey, mate. Not much, but I don't want to hang on to them. Look, thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate it. You've been extremely generous. And let's get some love in the stream for Glass Joe. You volunteer as borderline slave labour. You can do my cybersecurity. Head of cybersecurity. There you go. So you'll clean that after me. Who works for who? Who does number 2 work for? Well, fuck, I just dropped a resin Luke Skywalker and snapped his feet and saber off. I just wanted to do the eyes. Oh. Shit. So, yellow. What brand would you go for? Flash Kits yellow from GW. Best yellow. Honestly. Best yellow. Accept no substitutes. It is the king. Alright, just doing another coat of black on here because some of the silver we used, which was super, super bright, is very, very aggressive and is still just showing through in places. Obviously, we don't want that. So, work of only a minute or so to block that back in. Give it a second coat. We're working quite thin, so we're not going to cover up any detail or anything like that. Head of cybersecurity. If anyone doesn't pay, I hack their bank account. If people don't pay, I just keep their commission. That's literally in the contract. Admittedly, it's done in kind words where it says may, but no one ever hasn't paid within 28 days. That's the rule. Lights on my study are crap. Next purchase, some lamps. Nice. Honestly, I can really recommend these newer light panels. They work out expensive to buy all the stands, the adapters and everything. I've never ever had an issue getting the perfect light since buying... Well, I've only bought one of them. One of these was a gift last year from the stream for my birthday, actually. From Night Mace and... I can't remember his hero or carrot. Fuck. I know his real name, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to dox him. Fuck. Hicko. Thank you. I want to say hero because he's a fucking hero, and it's not hero. Oh. Beams bad man. Painting my entire Iron Jaws army in bone colour. My head is spinning. First time I paint, and everyone I know said you make a mistake by taking bone colour as your first army colour. Do you have an airbrush? Because that is the only way I would do a bone coloured army. It's not the easiest colour to work with. The pigment strength isn't really there, and there are ways of making your life easier, which are actually to paint the army brown to begin with. Like a Steel Legion drab, and then work that up into bone, because bone lays over that really, really well. But it's still, even doing that, an absolute nightmare. When I got back into the hobby about 5 or 6 years ago, I wanted to paint Death Guard. This is before Games Workshop had released a Death Guard army, so it was back in the days of the metal Death Guard, or they might have been Finecast at the time, I don't know, and they were pretty terrible. And so I wanted to use normal Space Marine minis and paint them in the Heresy Death Guard colour scheme, like the pre-Heresy one. So that was bone with green shoulders. I did 5, and I gave up. They were all on lava bases. They looked sick. Don't get me wrong. I was really proud of them. Some nice battle damage on them and everything. Glowy eyes. You know, I was super psyched about it. But I thought, I'm never going to paint an army like this. This is a fool's errand entirely. Jaeger, Breathe Hole, you guys, excellent work. Thanks for putting those commands out. Big corporation, you need to have shareholders. So 1 share to each mod. Keep twice that amount for yourself. Boom, MoCorp. I think I need to be... Oh, I don't need to be publicly limited for that then. Nice. Nice. Doing an airbrush, yes. Tried a few ways, but transitions I make kind of meh, not apparent enough. My final solution is base the entire army bone white and use streaking ground from AK and make some battle damage, because I must say, god damn, it takes a long time. It does. It does, mate. It's definitely a labour. But it's the kind of thing that's worth it. Right, it is 10:05. So, quick shout out about today's prizes. Remember, going out to 1 lucky subscriber, or if you're a Patreon member or video viewer or higher, you get a second chance at one of these. I say 2 minis, but you know that's 2 by itself. One of these sets of minis. So either the Harlequin Shadowseer or Gorzag and Nickit. Oh. How difficult a choice is that? Now, one of the minis we give away today, we're not just going to paint the tabletop standard and get it out, which is what we normally do. And my tabletop standard is a little higher than some. We're not just going to do that. The Amsterdam Battle Brothers are hosting a painting contest, single miniature. We're going to enter that with whatever is chosen. Now, because there's 2 minis that will be chosen, somewhere between these, and if you don't want them, the mystery box, it means that I have 2 miniatures of these 3 to choose from to create some sort of potentially diorama, some kind of display quality miniature to enter into that contest with. What's in the box? Get out! I'm not going to show you what's in the box. I promise you, it's definitely a mini. All of the things are miniatures that I could happily enter into this painting contest with. RGE Wolf getting their sub on. 2 months now, man. That's a new badge. It's a new badge. Tilt says tease. I mean, yeah. Is it too late to join the Patreon for double chance? No, man. No, we'll basically refresh the list on Patreon. I can't... So this sounds sketchy, but it isn't. I can't show everyone the list on Patreon and do a draw on screen because that contains people's email addresses, real names, and stuff like that. And that is way... Like, I'd be fined out of the ass if I did that. That's like a GDPR thing. That's not even a fucking Twitch thing. That's a bad thing. Creep, how you doing? Comradson, what up? So what will happen is I will refresh the Patreon, I think they call it Relationship Manager list, and I will go through that, count the number of people that are eligible, and then do a random number on Google. Bam, whatever comes up, that's the one we go with, and away we are. So, there you go. That's how it's going to work, and that will get refreshed literally just before we roll the dice on it. So these are going to be copper, and we're basing these in Deathless Metal, which is a really, really cool color from P3. It's very much like the old tin bits from Games Workshop. I don't know if anyone remembers that. That was one of the better colors that they've done. That was a non-silver or gold. In fact, one of the best metallics they've ever done. In fact, like specifically calling out certain colors, it's one of their best metallics. Back in the bad old days where I used to dry brush things, it was literally a case of put down tin bits, dry brush lead belcher, wash with chestnut ink in bits or some black ink, and done. Obviously we don't do that anymore, but that was a good way of doing metallics quickly back then. I miss the smell of Timbits. Brilliant. Still a Timbits hexagonal bottle lying around. Damn, man. Fluto, how you doing, bro? Good to see you again, man. Paint is still good. Nice. Still have a sealed Timbits. Alright, Primus miniature painting. Putting it on the table there for everyone to see. For future Patreon draws, is there a way to export username to a spreadsheet so you only have names? There's Corey. That is your real name. That's what you signed up to on Patreon. Absolute legend. Thank you very much, mate. You can now get access to all of the videos. Oh, holy shit. And Liam getting themselves in there as well. Legends, both of you. Absolute bosses. So you guys are now eligible for that second life. The extra chance. Have we got Dark Tone out? No, we haven't. Des, yes, I think so. Coffee Poo Poo. What a name. What a name is that? dreadlock dry brushing. Right, there was a question about why wouldn't it let me increase my tickets. Do you have enough meeps? That'd be the question. I do. How many meeps do you have, Ogrekin? So that was Desi's meeps. Give it a second and try again. Okay. And how many tickets are you trying to buy? Make sure it's divisible by 400. All I can think of is maybe the math was wrong, or maybe the bot just needed a second to process it. Trying to buy 100 tickets. 100 tickets would be 400,000 meeps, right? Because it's 400 per ticket. So it'd be 4 and then 4 zeros. Sorry, 40,000. So that would be why. You could try 50, and that would probably get you somewhere towards where you need to be. Right, got some dark tone. And we've watered this down relatively heavily. And we'll put it on quite thick, and then we'll just manipulate the wash while it's there. We want to tint the surface of this quite a lot, because this was put on using the speed metal. No, not the speed metal. Fuck, I forgot what it's called. Vallejo metal color chrome. And so we need to just really tint that down quite substantially. We also want to darken down a lot of these areas too, because this whole thing looks a little bit too bright right now. Math is hard. Yeah. Des, you're a fucking legend, mate. Much love. Everyone's getting on the giveaway. Who got the voucher? Oh, mate, that's not been drawn. That will get drawn at exactly 10:30. So you've got until then. Oh, Anthony Hernandez getting on the Patreon train as well. You guys are getting that second life. Remember, once you are in, you will be able to use all the video tutorials that are there. We put up a video tutorial every other week, and written tutorials every single week to try and improve your painting. The video tutorials that go up there are exclusive to Patreon as well. So there's a great one there on how to paint black in the cool way. I know that one's very popular. So, much appreciated to all of you. That's you, Epic Ants. Ledge. Absolute ledge. Woot, I'm a hype train conductor. Awesome. How to paint the reddish red. That is a good one. I had some dickhead on Instagram start giving me shit for that. Brush for hire. Corey, what are you doing, bro? Ogrekin, I don't blame you, man. You need to look after you. When all of this shit started with COVID and these sorts of things, I said to everyone, look, you look after yourselves. And let's be honest, it hasn't really gotten any better. Basically, it's from the video viewer and up level for Patreon. And yes, subbing is still a good way to support the stream. So thank you very much for asking. Just going to give the Relin their meeps. There you go, dude. You got 3,000 meeps. You've got enough for 8 entries now. Gumbalina getting a big cheer in. Legend. I've been trying black and failing lately. So black, the secret of painting black is to not use black. And there's a really good way of doing it. Holy shit. Sebastian Kaiser getting on the Patreon train as well. Toonie Spruce is absolutely right. Make sure your Discord is linked so you can get access to the Discord only areas, which include places where you can vote on things like giveaways and so on. Oh, holy shit. Creep BGX gifting 2 subs. We got subs going out to The Drunk Mystic and Tyran 1986. give you guys your meeps as well. Tyran, you're up to 4,000 now. That's enough for 10 tickets, bro. And the Drunk Mystic, you have now nearly 17,000. So I hope you're here today. Whoops, wrong button. To spend your meeps. Creep, absolute superstar. Let's get some love in the stream for this guy. It's all happening tonight. It really is. How often do students here open up? Mate, you get one lesson a month, and you probably need about 8 lessons to get through the full curriculum. Maybe more if you're too many sprues. In fact, 8's probably about right to fully paint a mini. And that'll get you through the curriculum. And then you're sort of on to do whatever. Hey, you say savage. That's because his airbrush just fucking died on him yesterday. We gave it everything we could to try and sort that out. And eventually, I managed to determine that it had nothing to do with his maintenance. As you'd expect from someone that is a fucking mechanic, you know. And all to do with the fact that the airbrush has been completely misengineered. It's literally not his fault, guys. But of course, it did take the master of the airbrush to sort this out. Just started using my airbrush to prime, and I asked you the base coat. Do you have any tips for a beginner? My biggest tip to anyone that starts out airbrushing, Muad'Dib! 42 individual cheers. This is the best way to cheer. Fucking fill that glass up. I love doing this. Yeah, my biggest tip for a beginner is always to thin your paint using Flow Improver. And I would suggest that... Oh, fuck me. Creep BGX is going for it. Glass Joe, just been taken out. No longer the boss. 5 more gift subs. Because this guy is a madman. We've got Funky... They're being gifted their sub. Marius 0080, Hobby Time at Healy's, being given a sub. Way up. What happened there? Okay. Boom. Beams Badman, you're in the chat. Here's some meeps for you, bro. You now have enough for 7 entries. Kazgan, also getting a sub. Dude, you've got enough now for several. You need to get in on the action, Kazgan. Brush for Hire, big cheer, and Tooney Sprues with a big cheer as well. I'll just let everyone know I have a new airbrush on order. The other one's going out the window. Yes. How does one become stream boss? To beat a boss, you need to beat the boss. So you deal damage to the stream boss by being a subscriber, following, doing cheers or donations. I think that's it. Now, if you gift a sub, then what happens is the person you gifted it to does the damage, so you can snipe that off. No, I said 11:30. It should be 11:30 that the giveaway is. So if I said the wrong one, then that's on me. But it's not yet. That's for sure. So I may or may not need to buy 18 plasma inceptors for my Dark Angels. Well, yeah. I said 10:30. Then I definitely got it wrong. Glass Joe. Oh no! Don't peak too soon. Don't pop your load early. All right. You need to be aware of that. You could get sniped in again. No one likes an early finish, mate. I did say 10:30. All right. Apologies, guys. It's always been 11:30. That's the way it is. Fluto getting a cheer in as well. Getting the snowmen faces in. Legend. Cheers, Des. I love that. Very flat. Well, it's 11:30. No argument from Des. That's it. Be told. It is 11:30. Apologies for getting it wrong. Oh, hell no. Ventress deciding, actually, Glass Joe, we're gonna try and take you out by gifting some more subs to people. We got subs going out to King Reaper 1910 Steiner Miniatures. He's a great dude. He is a great dude. Good streamer as well. Splat 2022. Steiner, mate, you need to be here and spend these meeps. We've got Strizzy 90. And then finally, last but not least, Jason 1926. You're in, bro. Oh, Strizzy has not been here long enough to have his name in the cup. Des, or one of the mods, can you just keep track of his name and remind me in 5 minutes to put his meeps on, please? What time is it now? It is now 22:21, so at 23:25 to be clear, an hour and 4 minutes or so. That's when a stream boss battle is decided. And then aggressors are better. Not sure about that. Oh damn, Creep is still on it. Sorry, Breathe Hole. That's an interesting one. It's empty. I put my thumb over the cup. I got some blowback. Any ideas? Right. Turpmeister, Camel Triber, the Idiot Painter. You guys all getting some meeps. Got 5 more subs from Creep, who has decided that he is waging a war, a one-man war, against the unsubbed members of this community. Don't know what has possessed the man to go to such lengths. He's one man, alone, betrayed by the community he loved. Got the Idiot Painter, McThief, and Deckflow. You guys all subscribers now, all eligible for tonight's giveaway. Get your hands on that mini. There you go. Okay, last lot, he said. Well, you took Clash Joe down about 2/3 of his health with that. You know, did well. It is mental tonight. Funny thing is, I'm not even subbing myself. What? Bro, you need to get in on this. Can I give you a sub? I can't. Fuck's sake. Where's all your other messages? There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Nailed it! I hope. Yes, there you go. Purchase successful. Have a gift sub. Wait. Yes, I have to give you meeps now. Why is that hard? I've never done that before. I think you deserve fucking thing. Just double click to highlight the name, goddamn you, Twitch chat. Give me a shit. Okay, dude. So you've got a little over 60,000 meeps. You need to spend them all and get in on tonight's giveaway. It's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. You have to now. Don't let me down. None of this messing about. Just get in there. Right, now we're gonna go with some Flesh Wash on all of the gold. This is going over the purple. This is going to give it a really, really nice finish. Look at that. It's looking lovely already. I haven't even done any highlights on it. It's already looking like a beautiful, beautiful gold. Popped in to see if Nick was here and thank him for the gifted sub. Turns out I was sub via Prime, so no auto resub. Oh, Fair juice. Nick is here. But yeah, had a crazy night so far tonight, man. Giveaway day has gone well. All the commands to enter the giveaway are at the bottom left of the screen. Exclamation point how to find out how, and the command is the bit just underneath it. I'm trying to think of the other Patreon tutorials we've done that have been really good ones. We did a couple of Void Dragon ones. So we did the OSL for the Void Dragon. That was pretty good. Oh, it was the Gold and Glow. That was it. Yes. The gold is... oh, wait. Joe's a person you couldn't give meat to because how long they had been streamed. Yes, did you take their name down? Because that's a lot of scrolling that we may not be able to scroll up to. Strizy90. Let's try again. This is one of Ventress's gift subs. Let's get a huge thanks to Mr. Ventress, please. Let's see if they're in now. If not, it'd be someone that was in the stream before at some point. Hey, there we go. Oh, damn. They've been here for a while. I guess it just didn't copy across. Oh. Huh, weird. Slightly different name, but it's the same person. But hey. So, in a couple of minutes, once we get this washed down, we'll go through the list of people that are currently in the giveaway. If I don't shout your name out, then you're currently not in. If you have meeps, so check your balance, exclamation point meeps, you get those automatically just by watching the stream. So there's no money down to enter. You just get to be entered if you've been watching, as long as you use the command and have watched for long enough to build up enough of a balance to buy at least one ticket. We have had somebody win it with as little as 5 tickets gone in. So, definitely, there's a chance. Big Brom, how you doing? Ooh, new badge. Absolutely Primus. This is why... Ooh, a little bit of real talk, some serious talk. In February, we are going to make an application through Twitch for partnership. Primus miniature painting, getting there. So on 3 months, there's that blue badge. It came through after you said all new badge. Brilliant. Love it. Now, when we got our Path to Partner achievement, Twitch automatically gives you a quick look over to see if you are someone that they want to make partner, and we didn't get it then, obviously. But in February, we're going to give it a legit shot. We're going to really push for it. All I need from you guys is for you to show up in your streams and to chat. That's it. You try to say you're a benefit to the Twitch community. I make the money. Does that help? Essentially, let me tell you now why I want to make partner. It has fuck all to do with money. It has everything to do with the fact that the stream is nearly 2 years old, and we've got people that have been subscribing since literally the first day they could. Some of them might even be in the stream right now, Janelle Sen. And so, I want them to have a 2-year badge. And that's it. That's the only reason. I want them to have a 2-year badge. That's it. So, that's why we're trying to be partner before our 2-year birthday, so that people like Rocky, Janelle, George can all have a badge that's a special 2-year badge. I don't think it's going towards all prizes or just £50 right now. Obviously, it's just £50 right now. Now, That is the only giveaway you need meeps for. That's it. So blow them. Spend them all, bro. Get the lockdown. That's probably the best reason. I think it's a damn good reason. So, all I need from you guys is to spam the chat. Your niece is loving my work. I'm glad, creep. Yeah, that's it. But we're going to make our application towards the end of February, where we're also doing the Necronathon 2. Ooh, it's going to be fun. It's not. It's going to be hilarious and horrible. If anyone doesn't know what the Necronathon was, the first one was 40.5 hours of stream over 2 days. We streamed for 16.5 hours on the Saturday and a straight 24 hours on the Sunday. I may or may not have been a complete wreck by the end of that. I'll leave that to your imagination. And we painted 110 Necron miniatures in that time. So the Cron 2 command. Mate, we haven't even got the Cron 1 command for the link to the video for it, which... fire me a message to that on Discord and I'll remember to do that tomorrow that way. I still need to do like advertising for Necronathon 2. I need to work out a prize pool for it because we're going to do giveaways. Like, you can't do a long stream without giveaways as far as I'm concerned, because you need something for that like mass community involvement, and it fucking gets me hyped up. I love giveaway streams. They're the best streams because it's my chance to give something back to you guys for supporting me. And it's a brilliant, brilliant thing. I would much rather give than receive, and you can take that any way you like, as long as it's you taking it and not me. But giveaway day is a great day. And so we're going to work out some prizes for it. There's going to be a lot of Rival Crafts prizes, I'm sure. Sarah, if you're listening, you would better get started on those base bundles. Going to need, I don't know what, 20 of them? Or probably 10 of them. And then some gift vouchers. Yeah. Just give away one thing, but make Mikey try to... Yeah, right. Absolutely. Let Mikey run the giveaway. We don't have to give away anything at that point. It'll never happen. Just give him a list of prizes and be like, right, here, mate. Try and get released by the end of the stream. You've got 2 days. You should be okay. I promise not. I'm not. No, Basie, absolutely not, man. You haven't won anything in a while. You're in. You've got to be in. But yeah, we're gonna have some giveaways for it. Might even be a Necron giveaway for it. Perhaps. I think that would be cool to have part of the Necronathon 2 as a little prize. Anyone else think that would be sweet? I think that would be sweet. Win a Necron. One that was painted on stream in that absolute crushing stream. It was rough. It was rough. By the end of it, I was done. However, I'd like to point out, not only did we finish 40.5 hours worth of stream strong, we went and had a sleep for a bit, then came back and argued with Mikey until he let me on the Hellstorm stream that evening so he could stream some more. Sounds epic. When do you want reminding? Send them over now, mate, and I'll just leave it unread so I can read it in the morning. Just let you know, the wife said card has arrived, but I'm really working on it and told her not to open it until I'm home. Ah, dude, awesome. I'm so glad. That means that Craig has probably got his as well. That's good news. Oh, I hope he got there okay. I'm sure he did. If I'm honest, I was slightly more worried about Craig's Minotaur, because that fucking tail has probably gone in the post. That's a very, very, very delicate part of the mini. And you can see that just busting off. Orcs lol. Yeah, brilliant. Flip said, Ben is here. Ben's entering the giveaway. About time, mate. About time. You need the hobby monies to buy more Death Guard. This is Ben, who, by the way, must be absolutely desperate for a game of 40k. Because the other day, he said, oh, I'll give you a game of 40k with Death Guard. I'll even play your knights. He says, Saragon! Another 7-month subscriber. It's that magic number today, man. So many 7 and 8 month subs. Fantastic. How you doing, bro? Spend those meeps. You've got 50-ish minutes before the boss is decided. Which means you've got that plus 5 minutes. That'd be around 55 minutes. To spend those meeps. It is the grandfather's number. Maybe this is a sign that it's going to be a Nurgle stream. Maybe that's what's in the box. Maybe it's a sign from the gods of chaos saying Nurgle shit in the box. Was it Laddie? Can I get a rematch with Blood Angels? Absolutely. Tilts, you're not going to beat me in any game of 40k, let alone my knights. Just... Oh, creep! Getting in there, taking out the boss. Beat the boss to become the boss. Creep, if you hold on to that position till exactly 25 minutes past 11. Now, I say that. We will let the bot process all of the events that happen that are in before that time. Because sometimes it can just get a little bit like... But if after the dust is cleared, you are still the boss, you win 10,000 meeps, which is enough for 25 entries into the giveaway for that £50 hobby voucher. So, gotta spend them. Gotta spend them. And Jamal, I'd love to fucking host you here for a game, mate, but this time round, because I have no office job anymore, amazing, then you can come down on a day off, and I'll cook us some proper dinner. Get on the whiskey, get on the 40k. How's that sound? Just got a load of little highlights to do on these antenna and various other random shit he's got on his axe. I bet if he holds this at the right angle, you can get some of those like dodgy European porn channels. Your move class, Joe. Love it. Love it. As long as no one ever comes around to yours an empty takeaway bag again. Yeah, fucking Nicolas. So do we sleep in now every day? Hell no, I can't. I actually can't. So I can't sleep for any longer than about 6 or 7 hours. I can't remember the last time I got more sleep than that when I wasn't ill. I usually sleep about 4 to 6 hours a night. That's it. And then I'm awake. And I think the majority of the reason for that is my headaches, which I'm not going to go into it. It's a longer story than I want to tell, but they are constant and unending. And so to get to sleep, I basically tire myself out. Like, completely tire myself out. Mate, yeah, I'd go to sleep after Necronathon. I'd probably go to sleep at like 11 in the morning after doing some admin stuff after the stream, like uploading the videos to YouTube and so on, that kind of thing. And then have a kip. I was awake by 3, 4, something like that. In fact, no, I think I woke up at about 4:30. Had time to come down, have something to eat. And I messaged Mikey, I'm like, right, we're doing a stream tonight, right? He's like, no, go to bed. Go to bed. Oh, fuck off! Martin, you prick. I have been avoiding every single fucking chat I've been in all weekend to not get spoilers on that, and now I know the results of at least 3 matches. No, Sisters and Custodes is Tank's list. Oh, cock. It's all right, mate. You didn't know. I didn't say anything. No, it's all right. Nobody knew. I didn't say anything because I knew I'd end up with a load of like troll comments. Oh, balls. Never mind, mate. It's fine. It's fine. Now you can come round to mine and have a can of fucking cold beans in a plastic spoon. And I'll eat a steak. Right in front of you. I was just waiting until the subs were done. You were talking about using flow improver. Oh shit, yes. Yeah, I was. Right. We airbrush a lot on the channel. I love using the airbrush. It's my favourite way of painting. You can get so much done in so little time with a beautiful, beautiful effect. And so it's my favourite thing. But one of the things that I can recommend to any beginner is to buy some Vallejo Flow Improver and use that to thin your paint in the airbrush. The reasons behind it are that Flow Improver is a mixture of a drying retarder, so something that slows down the drying process of your paint, and distilled water. What that means for you, the artist, is that when you are painting, you will have less paint drying in the airbrush cup. You'll have less paint drying in the air between yourself, your airbrush rather, at least, and the miniature. So you won't get a grainy finish, you'll get a super smooth finish. And it means that once you get a bit more experience with the airbrush and you can work quickly with it, you can actually wet blend with the airbrush. Now, wet blending is an extremely advanced technique that you won't really do as a beginner, where you put paint down and then quickly, before it's had a chance to dry, you'll come back in with your paintbrush and then you'll smush some other paint into it and blend the two together wet on the miniature. Now, if you can do that with the airbrush, and I'm telling you that it's definitely possible, I do it a lot, you will get the smoothest possible blend that you could ever have. Smoothest, most perfect blend. So Flow Improver is the way. Now, Flow Improver comes in 200ml bottles, exactly like this, that you can buy on Amazon Prime, and even someone like me who airbrushes at least 10 to 15 hours a week. James! Hello, fella. Long time no see. I go through one of these in about 3 months. So it'll take you ages to go through a bottle of it. But Flow Improver is one of the things that a beginner with an airbrush, I think, will find levels up their painting as much as just practice. Other than that, it's mechanical skill. Martin, it totally, mate. It's fine. Sprues. That's enough, mate. That's enough, honestly. That statement, some games are interesting, some were a mess, is perfectly fucking adequate. It's cool. I don't want to create any bad blood. I didn't mention it, like I said, specifically to stop troll comments, but I also ran the risk of no one knowing not to mention it. So I took that on myself. It's up to me. Lithics brand do okay too. I've just got that one, but haven't used it yet. I've never used it, so I couldn't tell you. Martin, you are not going to share that in this chat. That I am serious about. Buy the book, support the company. What ratio do I use? I use 1:1 flow improver to paint. Because I paint really thin. I also use very high pressure through my airbrush compressor. That gets put up to maximum. Because if you learn to control the amount of paint that you have coming out of the airbrush, it doesn't matter how much pressure you use, you will not get your paint running. It will go on perfectly smooth. And it all comes down to control. There's a lot of... Okay, actually, here's one thing. 2 cracks or more, I've never tried that. But because I use so much of this, I've never had that issue either. When you are... everyone can share links. It's just you should ask for permission. But please don't link to a pirate copy of a codex in my chat. So a full-time come say, hi, my dude, congrats on being a pro hobbyist. It's a dream. Mate, one day it'll be you. Except, unlike me sitting here slaving away painting commissions, you'll be smashing people in at the tabletop. You know, paid for by Army Painter or someone like that. And Crazy Yank, yes it does. So the biggest piece of advice I can give any new airbrush painter is there's a lot of bullshit all over the internet about what you can and what you can't do with an airbrush and a load of stuff that you shouldn't do. And even painters and content creators that I deeply respect get this wrong. At the end of the day, anything you do, you will find ways that make it work for you that won't work for me. New idea, gifting a sub to James. Absolute boss. Both of you guys, in fact. Absolute bosses. Let me give James his meeps. James, it's giveaway day. You've got to spend those meeps. Now it's the time, bro. Get yourself a hobby voucher, potentially. Same as anything. Like when it's working out or whatever, things that you do will work for you that won't work for somebody else. There are very few absolutes. There's a lot of airbrush myths that I've debunked on stream. People that say, oh, you can't ever spray at more than 18 psi. Well, we had 45 in the hose, and I had that perfectly controlled. On a commission painted mini. No, it wasn't something I didn't care about. There's a lot of bollocks out there that people will spout off, trying to sound like they know what they're talking about. And I appreciate that could apply to me as well. I don't think it does. I have spent, like I said, about 15 hours a week at most, 10 at minimum. So let's say 12 and a half hours a week, every week for about the last 4 years with an airbrush, painting commission or display pieces. So, what's that a year? 12 times 52, 520, 600 and... 44. So 644 hours a year. So that's over 2,000 hours honing my craft as an airbrush painter. Streaming it. Using it for content on YouTube and Patreon and so on. Winning painting competitions with it. Not to humble brag that one, but you know. So... yeah, I do know what I'm talking about, and I think I back it up. So if you've got any airbrush questions, join the Discord, !Discord, or !Whip for short, and ask away in there. We will be doing a lot of airbrush work on stream shortly when we start either of these two giveaway minis. We've kind of done the airbrush stages on Cawl already. Paying you back all the beer and lifts you've given me, mate, you legend. Beanbag, I fucking do, Jay. Doing well, dude. How are you? How's it going, man? And James, really appreciate the wishes, mate. It's like I said on that message I put up on Instagram/Facebook. It's not something I ever intended to happen, but it's something I've got the opportunity to give a go. Exclamation point how. Thanks, Panthers. Got the opportunity to give it a shot, so why the fuck not? Currently booked up for commissions till like October. That's a good start. Patreon's doing well. Twitch is doing well. YouTube's doing less well. Fucking get this, right? Get this. I put up a little picture of the thumbnail, how to paint anime robot faces, for my latest YouTube video. That got about 350 likes on Instagram. Normally those kind of things get like 70 to 100. But everyone's like, oh, this is great. How much fun is that? It got a few shares from some bigger accounts. Yes. Put up a picture of Grumpy. By the way, you can go and watch this video on YouTube. Link in bio. That's got over 1,000 likes. The video's got about 140 views. What the fuck? Oh, God. It's great. It's great. Fuck YouTube. I saw it how it done on Instagram. I'm like, yes, loads of views. Oh well. People hoping for anime. Oh, brilliant. Titties. Yeah. There's superstar, mate. Thank you. And Grey Hunt, honestly, ask any questions you want. But one of the best things you could do would be to keep coming back to the stream, especially when we're doing airbrush stuff. If you follow along on Instagram or Facebook, whatever your preferred social media platform is, Creep, I thought you were done. You don't need to be a sub for this one, Toonie Spruce. Just seen your message. I was way out on that one, unfortunately. So Creep, really appreciate you giving that gift. But Dark Panthers, the reason you weren't able to buy a ticket was because you only had 10 meeps. And that's why you couldn't go. Now I've just given you 3,000 because you're now a subscriber, because Creep BGX is a boss. And unfortunately damaged himself as stream boss by giving you that. So, but now you've got enough meeps to do it. For the model you do. Yes, for the model you do. For the voucher you don't. James, giving a sub to Datcom. You little superstar. Jay, who do you currently want to play, and who do you actually play as an army from Bean by Jay? So right now, should we go and have a look? Because there was a tournament in Australia this weekend. Let's have a look. ITC rankings. Complete listing of regions. Are we still just outside the top 50? Let's have a look. But currently, I play Imperial Knights, and that is all I've played for the last year. Oh fuck! I thought that was you. So, Jason McKenzie, not James McKenzie, who's in the chat right now. One ahead of me, but I'm there at 53 in the world, all told. The one I care about, though, is all the way through here. Imperial Knights. No, you fucker, Adam Baker! Ah, there's me. There's me. I've had literally the top spot there constantly. God, what was the most recent one here? Power 9 Games, February, so that'll be last year, so it'll be the top ones here then. Came first at GT. With Renegades. Renegades. What? That's not right. Unless it's this. I bet that's it. Fucking Bar Steward. Bar Steward. Right, it is 22:55. We have half an hour on the dot to decide the stream boss. Fuck. It's not in date order, it's done by points scored. Oh, okay. Cheers, bro. But yes, Imperial Knights. I have just literally yesterday morning bought a Deathwatch army. An entire Deathwatch army with the exception of 10 heavy intercessors. So, yeah. I will still play my Knights. And next year, I will be the best player in the world. If I'm honest, you can't really count this year. At all. I've said that a few times on stream, so it's not just because I'm suddenly not first that I'm saying that. You guys will know. But there's been no competition out there. And it's not like you're able to go to an event and you're facing the best of the best now. Because of COVID. And so if you're not facing against the best, is it really a win? Is it really a win? Number 2 in the world, I'm up to 1 sub. I know, bro. I know. I'm fucking gutted. But how many points, you fucking prick? It's like fucking 7 points or something. It's less than 6 points. Less than 6 points. Good God, what a son of a bitch. How do I sub for that first guy? I don't know. I don't even know if he streams. I bet he doesn't even paint his own toys. Oh. Rocky! How you doing, bro? I'm upset. I've been boasting for you. Mate, it is what it is. Like I've said several times this year, though, you know, you can't really count it, but it's been a nice little ego boost. Best night player in the world, 2 years in a row, repeating that. Time to run an event in your garage. It's something to do like 6 months ago and a regular points. It wasn't 6 months ago. It was the... so they rigged it is a little inaccurate. So the Art of War, which is a very well-known stream group that currently now I think only stream on YouTube because we don't see them so much now. For a more important question, what you're drinking? I've got this can on my desk, but this being Twitch, I can't tell you that this is what I'm drinking because I can't be drinking alcohol on stream. That doesn't, you don't do that. I've just got this lying around on my desk, so. So yeah. They created a tournament that was literally just a GT. They did it as an Iron Man style, which is where you play all the games in one day. So it's 5 games back to back to back back to back. Yeah. And they tried to get basically 2 tournaments done in the space of a weekend so that John Lennon, who's one of the people on the team, could potentially win the ITC this year. And that would mean that their stream house has won the ITC with 3 different people in the last 3 years, I think. It was Siegs last year. Was it Nick the year before that? I can't remember. You know, a good taste for death display. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. So yeah. They got several complaints about the way it was handled, and basically Reese and Frankie stepped in and were like, "Are you fucking kidding?" No. And just... No. to say Siegler, Brandon, and Nick. Yeah, I can't remember which way round it was. Was it Brandon the year before Siegs, or was it Nick? I can't remember. Vic's never won the ITC. Vic's a decent player. He's a really good player. But he's never won the ITC. It was in that order. Cheers. Oh, that's right. Brandon won it the year fucking Tony got Tony'd. I remember. But anyway, to say it was rigged is a little inaccurate because John still had to win his games. There was a bit of controversy in an interview where Rich Siegler said, well, you know, I didn't realise that I'd kind of taken the bogey list to this tournament and I was taking out a lot of the people that could threaten John. And there's no way he didn't realise that. But end of the day, he still got to beat his opponents and John still got to beat his opponents. And unless they were fixing the matches to give it the most sort of favourable matchup, you've still got to win those. Oh god, was that really the year before? Fucking time flies, man. Time flies. But with tournaments that are ranked now as COVID, high depends now on what your country thinks travel. Yeah, it does. It is what it is. Like I can't change my score. I haven't been able to change my score since September. So that... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no retreat, September. So that was it. In September. And Tony to Tony, what happened? Oh, that's a story. We've got time, though. So basically, what happened with that? There was a guy, Tony Gran Piano. That's not his real name. Tony, something like that. Creep, you tried, man. That's all that matters. Cripando. Thank you. Grand Piano. It's not Grand Piano. That was playing a game against a really, really nice guy. No, it's not Tony Chu. Fuck no, it's not Tony Chu. Chewy's great. He played a game against a game. He played a game against a guy called Alex Fennell, and it was filmed, so it was on stream, and he took a very, 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 very long time to get his turn done. He was about an hour to get his turn 1 done, and unfortunately, because he was being a bit of a dick, and Alex was like, well, look, we need to get a bit of a move on, so I need to sort of rush through my turn. I'm going to be deep striking this over here, and, you know, do this and do that, and so on. And Tony's like, oh, do you want to help me set those up? He's like, yeah, sure, cheers, man, cheers. And at that point, the game is being played with the intent of friendly sportsmanship. That's what it looks like. And then Alex goes on to do something else, and Tony says, wait, isn't that your... You need to do that in your movement phase. You're already on reserves, and that's the end of your movement, right? And Alex went, yeah. Oh, you're right. And the guy went, oh, sorry. And Alex went, oh, well, shit. Alright, that's game, and reached out his hand, and Tony wouldn't take his hand. He said, no, come on, play on. It might go your way. Trying to act the good sport, knowing he's completely fucked the guy. Like, properly, straight in, up to the elbow, not even spat on it. So he knows what's happened. And Alex loses the game, because he basically couldn't do an entire movement phase right near the start of the game. Anyway, we move on, and Nick draws Tony to play, and Tony goes to do something that's out of sequence, I can't remember what it was. Some stratagem. And he's using it at the wrong time. And it's too late to have used it. And Nick says, hey, aren't you meant to do that at the start of the phase? And he went, oh yeah, but well, you know, it was pretty obvious I was going to. Nick went, yeah, you're right. It was obvious. And normally I'd let you do it. But it's exactly how you did Alex. So you can't have it. And that was it. He had a bit of a moan. And Nick was just like, no. You're not having it. It's too late. If you hadn't done this, I'd have let you have it. But if you hadn't done that, you probably would have lost that game. Was the overall feeling, I think. So that was Tony getting Tony'd. Rule 1, don't be a dick. Nick was a nice guy. Nick is a nice guy. He's really nice when he's hammered. He's going to get mad. He got a little bit mad. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, most 40k tournaments are full of the nicest people. There are a load of people in the chat that I've met at tournaments. And they're friends for life. Like, James and I probably talk about once every, 4 months, 6 months? And every time we do it, it's like connecting with a brother. You know, it's someone you haven't spoken to for ages. How you doing? You just pick up where you left off. Most tournaments are full of people exactly like that. Don't get me wrong. There's a couple of complete fucking cockheads out there as well. I've played some of them. But, you know... Yeah, Jamartin, I met Jamartin at a tournament. We didn't get to play. But I met him at a tournament. Right, we have... Here we go. Here's how high-tech the stream has become. Are you ready for this? Now you know how long you've got to win the boss battle by. You got any talks in the US? Right now, I should be hosting the trophy at the end of the Las Vegas Open. First guy ever to win with Imperial Knights. It didn't happen. Didn't happen. Rule 1 is don't poison yourself before a tourney. Right, Jay? Yeah, don't get food poisoning before going to a tournament. Unless you want to redecorate the bathroom. And not with the end you want. I keep dreaming, mate. Just need COVID to fuck off and smash everyone. Do you know any Discord servers play Tabletop 7? I knew what you have to play with. Yeah, there's a TTS Discord, actually, mate. Their link is normally on everywhere you can download the 40k mods for TTS. So check that out. I can't stand TTS. It's not the same, so it just annoys me. But more power to you, bro. Which one was that? That was the LGT. Oh god, you've been busy. When am I not busy? Is that your hour Imperial Knight champ, mate? I'm so gutted about it. Fucking... Oh, only last week I was still in first. Oh. God. Yes, it is Peter, yeah. See, loads of cool peeps here. I've met most of them at tournaments. When we get the chance, guys, honestly, we're going to have a stream tournament. We're sitting on a stream get-together, sort of fun day, 40k day or whatever. When we get the chance to. So when the virus is no longer a thing, and we can all go and play and have fun, and shake hands, and all these things that we just been to do, we're definitely going to have a community day. And it will probably be somewhere like Bristol Independent Gaming, perhaps, or Element Games. Hellstorm Wargaming! He's here for his epic gamer moments. 13 months. Absolute legend. I was hoping a barbecue, but 20 sounds good too. Hell yeah. Helps Jay. I lost best GSC in the world to John Lennon 2 years ago because I played Nanavati last round and he played a scrub. Yep. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. Oh. Was that? Would you be viewed as having wasted toilet spot? Just gonna say it's like, no, hell no. Face and base is definitely like. I guarantee you, if the LVO had gone ahead, out of the 1,000 people there, 300 of them would have just been like, "Fuck it, let's go for the crack. Why not? I'm shit. Look at my tactical marines. You know that's it." So, you know, Mikey, how you doing, bro? How's your weekend been? Please don't talk to me about your games. Unfortunately, I've had the results spoiled. I've been trying to avoid it, but it happened. But please, no deets. No epic gamer moments, por favor. I'll be there. I'll put the whole week off. Nice, dude. Bristol will be the best. Bristol is a good spot. And Big is a decent venue. Mate, I know Elements up the road from you. It's also like 200 miles up the road from me, so... 300 is more like 700 out of 1,000. Well, yeah, maybe. Can anyone recommend an airbrush kit for beginners that won't break the bank trying to up my game? Have a look on Amazon and just do a search for airbrush with compressor. And you'll basically find a load that all look the same. You can buy one with a tank if you want. That's up to you. It's worth having one with a tank if it's a cheap compressor. And it's worth having one with a tank if you are worried about the noise. Because they do make noise. Mine is very quiet, but it's not silent by any means. And so, if you look around, you'll eventually find a deal. I'm tired to go watch. It was fun, mate. I want to. I'm going to watch all of it, if I can, over the next week. As I don't have to worry about conference calls or the office anymore. Oh, no more morning meetings with anyone bar Meep. Morning meeting with Meeps. That sounds like fun. And my first airbrush was from Amazon. It was one of those cheapy ones. And I painted 3 armies with it. One of which qualified for a very prestigious tournament. Where you had to paint an army to a high enough standard to be let in. Mikey, you are the man with many Meeps. Fire him away. Fire him away. Get him in there. All the commands are just here. And we have 12 and a bit minutes in the boss battle. Yo, I'm back. Fed, fat, and happy. Nice. It's good that you're happy about that. We will have a quick run through all of the participants in a minute. I said I was going to do that earlier on, and then I completely forgot about it. But we'll do that as soon as I finished off this highlight of our blue. I'm using Incubi Darkness on this. Just to be slightly different to how I normally do black. We're trying it out in the method. Give it a shot, why not? I only 2 set of friends work. Oh, I've only 2 sets of friends, work and tournament friends. And all of them are pissheads and love going to tournaments. Brilliant. He gifted a fuckload of subs to Martin. It was Mikey the Generous, first of his name. Slayer of 6x4 mats. And conqueror of giveaways. To give him his full title. Right. What do you win for the boss battle? Disrespect. No. For the boss battle, you win 10,000 meeps. You don't win the voucher for that. You get meeps, which allows you to buy tickets to try and win the voucher. Don't go mad. Don't blow your load on that. Right, so in the contest, the giveaway, we've got... That's display. Oh, shit, I need to remember that. Giveaway. Right, Sons of Rolo, Too Many Sprues, Ichu, Rebelson 666, McPherson, Jamartin, Mr. Enigma, Exploding Fruit, Lethal Stars, Marsur, Honor Sanguinius, Big Brom 2270, Kazgan, Chimo, Eagle. You missed it, Admirer of Freehand. Yeah, we did. Hersalcero, gifting a sub to Masked Sol. Let me get you your meeps. Hersalcero, you generous son of a bitch. Thank you very much, man. Massol. There's your meeps, right? Back to the giveaway list. Where did we get to? Eagle XL111. AJ Sadler, Spleen, Death by Cactus, Donachan, That's Undez, Crooked Grin, Rocky Balboa, Bounce of Stars, Lord Gitface, PCO Fracchio, the Infamous Nerd, Gumbalina, Muad'Dib, Nidge, I'll print you one, AJC72, MC6117, Craig DeKelt, you're here. Hey, Craig. Breathe Hole 1, Liamski123, Glass Joe, Crownblade, Hersalcero is in. Mada 101, the Dyson Daddy Tubs, Grey Hunt, Ginger Steve, Tilts, Cadian Ranger, Epic Ants, MCG Jaeger, Binkleton, RGE, Wolf, Rival Sarah, the John Slater Primus Miniature Painting, Spook Skeletons, Fish, Brush for Hire, It's Me Skeptic, Ogrekin, Fludo, My Amazing Pony, Poets a Cracker, Battle Chode, Rich the Merciless, Cuz12345, Past 7 Painting, X Adventurer, Cakefish, Crazy Anked, Basie152, Scrub Lord, Miss Half Damage, Hicko, Venturous, Commander Plop, Jason, 1926, Two Christ or More, Lars All Day, Lonely Crowd, Creep, BGX, Recess, Mash on Pizza, Flipsed, Main Unit, Beanbag, Rev, Dark Panthers, Squeezill, MX James, Hellstorm Wargaming, and Faces and Bases. If I didn't call out your name, you're not in. Exclamation point how, check your meeps, exclamation point meep, then use the command, bam. Whew. I have to warn you boys, what do you want to give away today? So I'm feeling lucky. You may as well all refund the meeps now. Hell no, we don't refund shit. Cool. There you go. Everyone check your meeps, get involved. You've got 8-ish minutes till the boss battle is decided. And we're going to do the other highlights on this, which means I need my Administrator Grey. And we've got some gold to highlight. We've got a little bit of detail to do. And then these arms are basically done, which is kind of nice. LGT is the only one I got planned for 2021. Maybe the AOGT, depending on if I can get both weekends off that month. So I'm going to both of those. I've also got tickets for Hellstorm 5. Can't wait for that. Love the Hellstorm events. Best events in the UK. Bar my own. Yeah. My food's better, that's all. Then, we've got one up in Lincoln. We've got, I think I watched that yesterday, I've got 4 events in Bristol I've got tickets for. Already, because last year's all went to shit. Oh, God, I know there's more. There's a load more. No, can't remember any of them, but I've got a fuckload of events. I ended up buying a second ticket to a load of events because I've forgotten I've already got a ticket to that event and it meant to happen last year. So. Lunatic92, cheers for the follow and welcome to the stream. Before we do that highlight, when you in Lincoln? I don't know. I think it was rearranged for May, but I don't know. Today is giveaway day. If you are a subscriber, which almost everyone is, I feel, at this stage, you could win one of these 2 miniatures. That's the giveaway after the one we're doing now. We can give away the hobby voucher. That ends in a little over 10 minutes. Then once that's done, a subscriber-only giveaway will go out where you could win either the Shadow Seer or Gorzag and Nickit from this box. So you get 2 minis if you choose this one. Hersalcero! Coming with a big cheer. That's taken some life off of Creep. He's a slightly wounded boss now. As a result, if you're a subscriber, you could win one of these 2. Now, if you decide you don't want either of these, you can instead gamble your prize to have the contents of the mystery box instead. Faces and Bases with a 69 cheer. I like it. I like it. In here is a mini. Sometimes we joke, oh, past 7 painting with a big cheer as well. Creep is looking pretty wounded there. I can guarantee you in here is a mini. And the other thing I want to say about this month's giveaway is normally, when we do a giveaway, the miniature is painted to tabletop standard. And to give you some idea of what that looks like, here is one of last month's giveaways. This Knight Armiger. To me, this is tabletop standard. Alright? I appreciate that's not everyone's tabletop standard, but this is where my tabletop level sits. What we're doing with this month's giveaway mini, out of the 3 minis, 2 of them are being given away, and I'm choosing one of them to paint up as a display quality miniature because the Amsterdam Battle Brothers are hosting another Busy Brush Brawl painting contest this month, and I want to defend my title. I won the single miniature category for characters last time. I won it. It's like, Honor Sanguinius coming in there, just throwing some punches at the boss, he says. Knocks that motherfucker out. You do promote the mystery box a lot. Mate, everyone loves a good box. That's came out totally how I intended it to be. How'd you spend bits? Ginger Steve, there's a... In the chat box, there's like a little diamond shape. Creep is trying to take his title back. Holy crap, then that means my tabletop standard is freezing your bin. Fuck. No, man, you just started out. It's fine. It's fine. 3 minutes and change left in the boss battle. Let's try and get some highlights done before this goes fucking mental. We're on a hype train as well. So, this make what is going to be like transcendent of time. I'm not Sergio. I'm not Angel. I'm not Roman. I'm not Mark Masclans. All these people. Hersalcero gifting a sub. Chvikov 21, I think. And then another one to Rev. Where is Rev? We need to see his all his orcs. Currency. Boom. Boom. And then Rev. Let's give you your meeps as well. Abandoned Lost Arms coming in with a cheer. Is it enough? It is not enough. There you go, Rev. And I think I got this right. Chvikov 21. Both getting sorted out. Rival Sarah with a little cheer. Filling up the jar with those little hearts. Love it. Love it. Golden Jamin level. Oh, that's terrible. That's so terrible. That's fucking awful. Bad Trip Keeb. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. We've got a little over a minute and a half. Oh, Creep is like, no, it is mine! Comes back in. It claims his throne. The big cheer blowing up the bitch jar. Hersalcero throwing the little triangles in. Keto Gamer throwing them in. Toonie Sprues, Robot Overlord attack, he says. They're coming in. All these are still counted. Remember, it's not what happens when this hits 25. It's what commands are still processing when that hits. Any commands after that point will not be counted. Sometimes the bot gets overloaded. Jim Martin chucking in a big, big cheer. Lots of hearts. Toonie Sprues' cheer is processing now as well. Fucking hell. This is a full-time job just watching this, right? So Muad'Dib's cheer has gone in and been counted. Crown Blades has been counted. Georgie loves me. He's a superstar. That's why. Jim Martin with another big cheer. Janelle Sen with 5 gift subs. Currently, unfortunately, Jimmy the Brush is in the lead. I can get a few of these put in now before the thing runs out of time. 11. We've got 20 seconds. With 20 seconds left on the clock, I've just got to watch the chat now. Face and Base's cheer goes in. 12 seconds left. Has it been decided? Fluto's cheer is in. What else are we waiting for? Waiting for Ichi's cheer, Crown Blade's cheer. Right, that's it. So we're just waiting for Crown Blaze Cheer to go in the bucket. That's the last one. Brush for Hire UK. That is a massive cheer, bro. But it will not be counted. And Creep, yours won't either. In that case, Jimmy the Brush was the person that won the 10,000 meeps. Not that he needs them. And that was because Janelle Sen threw you all under the bus. Oh, with those gift subs. Benjamin 405, Jimmy the Brush, Fat Badger Studios. All you guys getting some meeps. You'll be able to use these now for the giveaway. It's still got 4 minutes left to run on that. So spend your meeps. Now is the time. Napple Hunter? There you go, dude. There's your meeps as well. And Jimbo You. I feel my pronunciation for that is pretty spot on. Not gonna lie. I reckon I nailed it. There you go. You guys all sorted out. Let's get some huge thank you to everyone that contributed towards the boss battle. Especially Too Many Sprues with his robot waves, Creep BG and Brush for Hire with their amazing 1,000 bits at a time going in. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Honest Sanguinius, thank you very much, dude. I think that's everything. There's E2's cheer. Cool. Yeah, you see the boss is already had its damage taken a long time ago from this. The bot's trying to catch up now. And we're most of the way through a level 5 hype train. You've had no raids, and organically you're at 140 viewers. That's a really good point. That's fucking ace. That's ace. Thank you to everyone tuning in tonight. You guys rock. So, everybody, now is the time. Spend those meeps. Exclamation point how to find out how. Exclamation point Jan21, a space and an X. X being the number of tickets that you would like to buy. Each ticket costs 400 meeps, so do some maths after checking them meeps. Whew. Oh, the cheers are still coming. Creep, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? He's going in with more. He's not had enough. The bot is just on this now for a while. Healing, brilliant. What, ready for next month? I think Creep has laid claim to the stream boss. He was narrowly usurped of his throne by, of all people, Jimmy the Brush. So, you know, you must be good at painting because you're not very good at knights anymore. Too soon, bro. Too soon. I honestly checked that last week. I was still in first by a decent margin. He was in second. Subscribing now with Prime, get his 3,000 meeps with 1 minute and 10 seconds to spend them is Dave! I'm not doing that every time. You know. Whew. I've been streaming for Mohawk. It's an amazing giveaway stream. No. Hype in the chat for the chat. The chat has made this. Really was unnecessary. Is anything I do strictly necessary? Who is it again? Some dude. He's got a TV channel named after him. Good job. Now your hand is shaking. Nah, we're good. We're good. This is just normal. GS 2330, stop shouting. Mate, we've got 15 seconds. What do you mean? What do you mean? 10 seconds left, and then we're going to do a draw. So, spend those meeps right now. If you haven't already, this is the time. Ginger Steve! Damn it. Right, you've got till I get those put in, and if anyone on this list is trying to spend their meeps, then let me know, and I'll sort you out. Let's get some hype in the stream for Ginger Steve, the absolute superstar, one of my students on Patreon. Such a legend. And we finished a level 4 hype train as well. Cheers, guys. So we got that Deska, Tin Man 17. Alleyway Jr., the Fighter. The Fighter? Something like that. And finally, Gavin 2505. If any of you guys are trying to spend your meeps and are unable to, and you still want to get in on this giveaway, let me know and I'll help you get sorted. Otherwise, we're going to draw the giveaway imminently. Oh, there's more. Wait, hang on. What happened? Hype level 6 and maybe. Creep with some more gift subs. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Bridges. There is some meeps for you. And then Wilson B15 also getting a sub from Creep, who's been on a fucking tear tonight. Already in 3rd place out of the month for gift subs. Which is crazy. Encouraging Stylish Flamingo Doritos Chip. What a great name. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Yes, that's definitely not a real thing to say. Right, is anyone trying to enter the giveaway? Ginger Steve is trying to enter the giveaway. He got in time. That hasn't managed it. I will give you all 1 more minute. So 23:33 on the clock here. That's it, we're done. The Lindy coming in hot with a party of 53. The Lindy, how are you? I've got real talk for all of you guys that have just got here by the amazing Nell raid. Everyone give her a follow if you haven't already. Shishix, thank you for the follow. Today is giveaway day. We are about to do the prize draw for a £50 hobby voucher. You can use this for anything you want as long as they take PayPal and have a voucher system in place. Any hobby store anywhere in the world, £50 worth of whatever currency it might be. If you want to enter, exclamation point how to find out how. Check your meeps with exclamation point meep and then take the number of meeps you've got, divide it by 400, see how many tickets you got. Each ticket's 400 meeps. Bam. That's the code to put in. Exclamation point Jan21 space and X, where X is the number of tickets you want to buy. Crosby is here, 18 months. He's an absolute boy. Thank you very much, bro. You are entitled to the giveaway. You have 79,000 meeps. Now is the time to spend them, Crosby. Now is the time. Don't buy one ticket. Buy many, many tickets. So with the raid coming in, you find official Moomac? Nice. We're doing the voucher giveaway, small meep gang. Love it. With the raid we've got coming in, I'll give you another minute. 1 more minute, 60 seconds. After we've done this giveaway, the subscriber-only giveaway for either of these minis will start. One subscriber will get their choice of mini from either the Shadow Seer or both of these two. Or, if they don't fancy that, paint on the floor, you can instead take the contents of the mystery box. The mini giveaway will be. The voucher giveaway isn't. Spend your meeps. Everyone, spend them now. We need to get this giveaway done so we can go on to the next one. Whatever mini you win, whether it's the one in the mystery box or one of these two, your choice, I will paint for you in a color scheme of your choice, but I will paint it to display quality standard to be entered into this month's Amsterdam Battle Brothers Busy Brush Brawl Battle. You're in a competition painted mini from me for just being a sub. That giveaway is coming up next. Also, if you're a Patreon member, video viewer or higher, you get a second chance to win one of these. Right now, though, Nalindi is in. Let's go to the giveaway, and I'll show everyone. I can't even see the bloody button now. All of the current people that are in. So we got down to faces and bases before. For anyone that's new, if I call your name, you're in. Hack, Rifkan, Victim, Janelle Sen, Napple Hunter, Dave, Crossversation, Blade Mark, and the Lindy. We're going to do the draw. Not this. This is clickbait. It's 5 minutes late. Listen, pal. You can shut your trap. Mr. Clickbait Giveaway. Good luck to everyone. The winner of the first hobby voucher of this year is Muad'Dib! Congratulations, Tim. Absolute superstar. He has been a hell of a supporter of the stream. Utter boss. He can't win at 40k, but he can win in the... That's a bit low, you know. But congrats, Tim. Much love, dude. He's in shock now. He can't speak. Yeah, I think he's fallen off his chair. That's it. That's the end of Tim. Come on, Tim. Say hi. There he is. Fucking you. Okay. Congratulations, bro. Message me on Discord. Let me know where you'd like a voucher for. Element is obviously a fan favorite. And I will sort that out after the stream tonight. Right now, though, we're going to reset this. This is dead. This is done. Yep. Clear it. Bam. Even better. We need to do that and that. See, we've got commands and everything. Now, this one is subscriber only. There is no ticket cost. There's no meeps. Bam. Giveaway is open. This will run while we do the whip gallery. So head over to Discord. Put in some pretty pings to what's to look at. Such as this completely sealed pot of tin bits. What magnificence is this? That's a magnificence. Right, in the whip gallery. This was during the stream. So this is Des. Finally got my hobby space sorted and got my kitchen back. That is a lot of DVDs, is what I'm going to say there. You need to get yourself down to CEX and purge all that. Turn it into plastic crap. By the way, anyone that's trying to get in on this giveaway, the bot is dealing with a lot right now. Give it a sec. If it doesn't all sort of pop into being straight away, it's all right. It's okay. I love this hobby space, mate. I love that U-shaped desk. That's cracking. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Also managed to get most of my piece of shit. Wait, no. Pile of sunshine filed away. I think what you mean is your pile of unlimited potential. It's definitely unlimited potential. It's not shame. Pile of unlimited potential. That is a big pile of unlimited potential, though, mate. There's quite a lot of unlimited potential. So, you know. Good stuff, mate. Exploding Fruit, working on a Leviathan. Getting some conversion work done on a Nurgle Leviathan by the looks of it. Very cool. Very, very cool. Creep is gifting another sub. My God, dude, you're a machine. What is this nonsense? The Vacuum Killer. You are eligible now for this month's giveaway, Vacuum Killer. I'm just going to need to shrink that. Make this a bit easier. Now you're a sub. You can get in. The command is on the screen, bottom left corner. In fact, you must know the drill. You've been here for a while by the looks of this. There you go. You're in. You're in. Love this, mate. One of my favourite minis I painted was the Death Guard Leviathan I did for my housemate. Zex, this is cool. Other than basing and detail heights I'll do later, they're pretty much done. January, Slay the Grey, 40 Warriors, 10 Lich Guards, 6 Gorpex, a Royal Warden, a Plasmancer, Plasma Sight, CCB, and a Catan Deceiver. Very nice, dude. I love that colour scheme as well. Very, very cool. Sorted. The bit won't add me. Sarah, it's because you are not a subscriber. Ah, crap, I was. I mean, you probably weren't today, but you probably were at some point. Creep, give it a nut. This time, it's Bob the Fool that feels Creep's anger at him not being a subscriber. That won't let me double click on his freaking name. So, Bob the Fool, you are now eligible for today's sub-only giveaway. You know the command. It's right there on the screen. I love this Necron though, dude. Great work. Great, great work. Rival Sarah being gifted a sub by Janelle Sen. Janelle Sen, one of the OGs. By that, I, of course, I mean like old girl. You know. I think she's probably younger than me. So yeah. Great work on that. Let's change the subject and move on. Muad'Dib finished. Nice start in Dark Angels Melter, guys. Nice, mate. Good work on this Death Watch. Solid work, actually. Although those rim jobs need cleaning the fuck up. I do have to be present to win. I have work in about 5 hours. You do not. Check your... Only if you want a choice of what it is that you get. So you kind of do want to be here. You know. So... Yeah. No, it's a bit of brown. Yeah, exactly. Great work though, mate. I actually quite like the bases you've done, especially on the flying guy in the middle. The mini's a little bit tilted back, unfortunately, but it's a good job. Nice. Got some Vanguard vets with big old hammers. Beanbag, am I in this? Are you a sub? Have you used the command Jan21 Mini as shown on the screen? You know. Cat, please. Georgie cannot have the cat. You get free cat hair with whatever I send you, but you can't have the cat. Nice work, mate. Get those Eradicators out. I feel dirty. I own 12 of those now. I can tell you've dry brushed them. I can tell. 2 crests and more. Space Wolves Chaplain on Bike Whip. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really cool. This is one of my favorite minis. In fact, it's probably it's in my top 3 of minis that I painted last year. Show Cat, please. She's upstairs on the bed, dude. Nice job. Great job putting those weathering pigments on. Yeah, fucking top quality, man. Love the airbrush face you've got on the fat body of that bike as well. Let's get a big shot of that because that's a little difficult to see. Damn! Yeah, nice work. The vents on the jetpack are probably a little too far, but I'm obviously still a whip, you know, so there's things to do to that. Damn, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Great work on the armor. Strong sense of ambient occlusion there. I like it a lot. My obsession with the cat, it's Meep. She's my baby. She's amazing. Everyone loves Meep. And I think it's mostly that Georgie loves Meep. So, tell Georgie I will send her a message on Instagram. Wait, hang on, we've seen this. Your scheme as inspiration is pretty much my end result. Oh, I see. Cool. Oh, nice, man. Good. Yes, Sarah, try entry again. You're now a subscriber, so you're good. James doing some hobby. What sorcery is this? Getting the Custodes on the go. The last army, I remember you telling me you were going to paint, was the fucking purple and orange quarter Space Marines or whatever it was. These look cool though. Black Stodes always look good. I've got about 6,500, 7,000 points of white Stodes to do in 2 different commission batches this year. It's going to be a grind and a half, but these look great. Nice job on the wings. You could really finish those off with a nice quick brushed highlight around the bottom of each feather, and they'd be absolutely spot on. Set up a cat cafe as a business, you should come visit, mate. I would be all down for that. Where is it? Because I bet it's not close to where I am. We had one in my town that shut down after about 3 months. Like, people just weren't using it. Looks awesome though, bro. Have you used green stuff rollers on the bases? Or are these like just resin bases that came like that? Midlands are not close, sadly. If I win, I want the gamble box. Really got to go now. Grey Hunt, no worries, bro. Take care. If your name gets called up, we know you want the mystery box. It's fine. Rev, here we go. I'm back with my orcs. Whip of first 30 boys. Shit. So Rev is a fucking great painter. Alright, really, really good painter. And he does the most amazing orc skin. But all we've seen so far is a load of grots, and now he's graduated to a full unit of boys in one sitting as well. This is going to test you, bro. It's just... James says, 3D printed columns, green stuff rolled, pieces, and weathering powders. Nice. Thought so. Looks good. You've done a great job here, mate. I want to know how long that took, though. That's not an afternoon's work, surely. Admiral Ants. Oh, this looks beautiful. Still putting work on these guys, but I'm almost done. Still need a painting. Get out. I'm really enjoying how my style has been forming as I paint this army. Still new to painting. What is this? I wouldn't be surprised if I saw that on the front of a Warhammer community article. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not joking. Like, I genuinely expect that sort of thing to be there. That's really good. Started painting December. Fuck off. You know, I hate people like you. You know, those people that have got talent. I'm just sat here with 20 years of learned skill, hard work, blood, sweat, and years. You're just like, yeah. Great work, dude. So your photography is absolutely spot on. The lighting you've got here is absolutely showcasing the model to the best of its ability. There's a lot of things that I can see that you haven't done so well, but almost all of them are the same thing, which is you could do with just a little bit more contrast or a little bit less contrast. So it's just balancing that scale a little bit. So on this guy, the horn that comes up out of his shoulder, there's no obvious stop to the armor. The armor just fades up into the horn. And what you want is the armor to stop and the horn to start. And the horn on his head, you've got super dark shadow, light horn. You need to feather that out a little bit more. So it's just balancing those two. Now that's a very difficult thing to do. You've been painting for, let's call it 2 months, tops. You've done really, really well. Okay, this is me being picky to make myself feel less bad. So, keep it up, man. Honestly, keep it up. Looking good. Looking good. Those purple orange quarter marines, yeah, they got painted. I took them to a tournament, won it because marines are easy win button. So it was boring as hell playing easy mode and solved them. Yep. Fair. Fair. Oh, man. Fucking win. Well done, dude. Really, really well done. Right, so a quick look down the list of people entered in the giveaway. If I don't call your name and you're a sub, now is the time to use that command. You can see it on the screen there. So you got Tilt, Fluido, Loner in the Crowd, Hicko, Sons of Rollo, Oakin, Spook Skeletons, Hellstorm Wargame, Ponce Cracker, Nightmare, Liamsky, Miss Half Damage, Basie 152, Banzel Stars, Rev, Cakefish, McPherson, Janelsen, Blade Mark, Creek BGX, Lord Gitface, Datsas, Dog, Dark Panthers, Shweekov 21, Exploding Fruit, Honor Sanguinius, Jason 1926, Face and Bases, Mania, Voucher, Gumbly, Jim Martin, Lethal Stars, Ichu, Rifkan, Jaeger, Dez, Hersa Sarah, Marcia, 04, Ginger Steve, X Adventure, Too Many Sprues, Commander Wild, Victim, Crossposition, Crazy Ank, Big Brom 2270, Brush for Hire UK, Dave, Piece of Frackio, Binkleton, Scrub Lord, My Amazing Pony, Recess 01, Fish 1, Lars All Day, MC6117, Glass Joe 336, Commander Plop, Rich the Merciless, MMX, James, I'll Print You One, Epic Ants, Past 7 Painting, Beanbag 88, Robertson 666, AJ Sadler 1991, Daddy Tuz, Travis Mitch Painting, Squeezles, Cuz 1245, The Quick Grin Hack, It's Me Skeptic, Pinbot 5000, RGE Wolf, 2 Christ or More, Grey Hunt, AJC 72, Breathe Hole 1, I Could Do Something Myself, and Cruise Control. If I didn't call your name out, you're not in. There's 2 people right there. Well, one of you was in. Got to get them. Got to get those in. If you're a subscriber, which is almost everyone in the chat, and you want to win a display quality miniature painted by me, use that command. Hazard Stripes for the win. My Amazing Pony, much love, dude. Not a bad attempt at Hazard Stripes. On a shoulder pad, it's tricky. Because you've got a bit of a wave if you're not careful. Because you've got the surface that does that. And the question you have to ask yourself before you put paint on a miniature is, do I paint the stripes so they look straight from the side, or paint the stripes so that they're straight? It's a hard call. But good work here, mate. Loving it. Bit of Iron Warriors. Iron Within. For the eyes, I think you've tried to go for a slightly glowing eye. Get a bit of very, very dark brown or black on a tip of a very good brush, and just do a line just around, like here, where the lower eyelid would be, if we convert eyes into lenses, obviously. Because you need the separate... I can show you. This was the mini that Steve and I have been painting in our painting lessons. This is what we did on Friday night, was glowing eyes. So the way to make those glow is to have that tiny bit of separation, that darker line in there, to separate the two. Because if you don't have it, it looks like you've gone with your brush and not something else. The sub didn't register. What? Sorry, dude, you've lost me. What's up? I missed, mate. I'm lost, dude. But that's what you need to do, mate. Just create that separation, and you'll be absolutely spot on it. All right. But good work, good job. Drill your bolt gun, your bolt pistol barrels. That's a bit of a mold line injury in the leg as well there, mate. Sanding sticks are really good for that. Give you 3 subs, but they haven't come through. Shit. The bot's not doing anything though. But it's not backed up by anything, mate. The last thing that happened is Mash on Pizza put his command in, and that got entered. Can you refresh Creep? Just in case it's unlikely, but it might be on your end. Sometimes we get that where people do a sub themselves, and it takes ages to come through. But oh, here we go. First mini I painted over 10 years. I primed it black, and so didn't really mold lines. Paints with from. I see. Okay, cool. Honestly, mate, you've done well. Edge highlights would be something that I suggest you have a bit of a focus on. But otherwise, you're good to go. Give you a tip on the eyes. Have another shot with those. So Santi, after a decent break from eating paint, restarted the fight with a grey with Makari. Some little details here and there to do. Extra highlights on banner and base. It's nice. Skeptic, peace out, dude. Which one do you want if you win? Because if you're now disappearing off, if you win, I need to know which one. Heal off wrong command now, dude. It's the one, Jan 21 mini. From the box. Alright. I like it, mate. I like it. I really like the red you've got on the standard there. It's kind of edging in towards purple a little bit. I'm guessing you use a purple wash to do your shadows. Contrasts really well against the green and against the yellow, because purple, yellow, obviously good contrast on that. Creep, you never ever have to apologise for that at all. But I hope you haven't been charged and it's not happened. So, you know. Rifkan, that command should have worked for you. So if it hasn't, you must already be in. Use glaze of night blue. Okay. If you used blue over red, then obviously it would manifest as purple. So that makes sense as well. Looking good though, mate. Looking really, really nice. I like it. Great work on that skin. That's such a vibrant green. Yeah, top marks, bro. Top marks. Right, beanbag. My first knobhead. Don't hurt my fifis. I think feelings, but looks good. You've missed a staple. There's one in his lip. Easy to see when it's not this big and it's this big, admittedly. So, Oakin, no worries, bro. If you want, cool for the box, nice one. Thanks very much for letting me know, mate, and good luck. On the lens, you could do with putting a sort of brighter highlight in towards the bottom of it, and then a little like a white stripe to the top. If I show you this one, so look at this lens. In fact, this is a better example, right? Because it's the same thing. So you see what we've done there? We've sort of blended that up towards a brighter yellow-orange, and we've just put in this tiny little ping of light. There will be a Patreon or YouTube video on how to paint lenses at some point. I've recorded loads of footage for it. And I've got that kind of saved up, ready to go in case I'm ever ill or something and can't produce one. Obviously, it's not going to help you with that now, but a similar thing. So put a nice bright highlight towards the bottom of it down here. Get a little bit of white on there to show that reflection off the glass and so on. And that'll really just pop that out. Nice work there, mate. Faces and bases halfway through Myaris Purifiers, I think. These do look cool, which surprises me because I really didn't like this miniature line. Don't hurt my brilliant. Yeah, I think you've done a really good job here, dude. I really want to see it when the bases are done, because that adds so much to something. But everything else you've done here is really, really, really nice. I like how dark the red is in comparison to everything else. Grounds it, stops it being too in your face. Yeah, banging, mate. Great stuff. Crazy Anked. Quite an early whip. Are you on Orcs now? This might be the one army you don't get finished in 6 weeks. I'm not banking on that. So nice, bro. You've gone ham on getting Ghazi all in one piece. There's a lot of stuff here that's going to be really easy to do in sub-assemblies and a lot harder to do now. Good work on the checks, though. You've got corners that end at the right point for the most part. Yeah, good stuff, mate. I love your bases. Always love your bases. Letting my name down. Yeah, face and bases, absolutely. Just another one-off. Okay. He's looking tight, bro. Thank God for that. I thought it was like a dry brushing on the back of his legs there. I thought, no, it can't be. Come on. Nice little bit of battle damage. Go in there with some darker lines as well. And put the darker line just above the lighter line to get a few of them to look deeper rather than just being surface scratches. I know, man. I couldn't believe it. That's why I had to have a look. You know. Hey, Crazy Yank doesn't dry brush, and he produces an army in like a month. Consistently. Cake Fisk, I'm hating the metal armor bits. Okay. That's a very yellow gold. And you've got it right next to green. And obviously that doesn't give it quite so much separation. Jaeger, are we okay with those subs? Did everything work out? I see you've been keeping an eye on that. Thank you so much for that. Really, my mod's doing mod work. This is unusual. Yeah, so my advice here is that the gold is very yellow in nature, and I'd probably either go with a gold that is extremely pale or a gold that's extremely dark, or take the method that we normally use where you wash it purple, because that will give you that separation away from the green a little bit, because they contrast off each other as well. A good gold for this, if you didn't want to go the purple route, would be to use Negro Gold from Scale and wash it black, and you end up with something that looks very old and evil, which I think suits this kind of character, this kind of Medusa kind of thing. So it gives you a nice sort of mood to it, as well as giving you a bit more separation. Of course, the other option you've got is, instead of going gold, you go like bronze or copper and get a little more red in there and head that side of the color spectrum. They all went through. All right, Jaeger, legend, mate. Really appreciate it. Kabowski, how you doing? Bronze sounds good too. Bronze is a good color. Been busy building some big stuff. I did see you say in the chat earlier on, this Storm Raven's pretty big. They're chunky. They're chunky. Nice microphone. I haven't got one of the bouncy setups for mine. Looking good. Just a tip. Those brushes, nobody should store a brush vertically. Ever. Don't do it. You'll find a lot of people that sell brush holders that hold your brushes straight upwards. They are not good for your brushes. Basically what happens is gravity happens, and the bristles that start off like this start to do this and open up, and eventually they'll just get frayed and your brush will be fucked throughout doing anything. If you, with every brush that's a good brush, you should keep this bit, a little plastic one, and ideally store them that way up then. And then gravity's doing the right job and bringing your brush to a point all the time for you. I like it a lot more to it in one piece. Fair enough, mate. Crazy Yank, that makes perfect sense. The last thing I do is weathering, and that's always done after me's assembled. So, use a magnetic knife strip and hang it upside down. That'll work too. Yeah, or elastic band around a glass and just like put them in there. Whatever works. You also get water with little bits of paint run down to the metal. Yeah, your ferrule gets completely fucked. Any commands you should be aware of around here? The only one you need to know right now is Jan21 Mini if you're a subscriber, which actually, unfortunately you're not, so don't worry. Gumblina, get out. Pantas, something to share. The grind on that is rank. In like the best of ways, but nope. Nope. That just looks nasty. This is how you do blood effects, guys. See the fact that there's like this horrible chunky bit in there, right? That's what a lot of blood on a floor actually looks like, unfortunately. It's not just like someone spilt a fucking glass of red wine. No. It's chunky bits. Right, quick catch up of people that have made it in. So last time we got down to cruise control. Since then we've had Mada, Muad'Dib, Mash on Pizza, and Hiloff 000 all get in to the giveaway for a minute. Any tips? I would like to see a bit more definition in the face. It might be the photo. The photo looks a little bit blurry, but if we zoom in a touch, I'd like a little bit more contrast in some of the features to enable certainly the brow line and the cheeks to just stand forward a little bit more. That base looks grim as fuck. Only because from a distance, from a tabletop, all you'll see of this miniature really is the dark horns that contrast massively with the rest of the body. The rougher is back, and then the base, and you'll lose a lot of the rest of the brush, right? The rest of the model. I'm talking about brushes in chat. So what you can do to bring that back the other way is to darken down some of the recesses around the face, take a thin highlight and just get one more highlight in on the pronounced areas of the face, and then maybe get a red glaze in on the eyes, because then all of that will grab your attention a lot more. When somebody looks at a miniature, they tend to sort of wander around the mini in a path, right? And it normally starts with whatever the most, the highest contrast area in the miniature is, because your eye is drawn to that. Sometimes it's the base, sometimes it's a focal point like a weapon or even a face. And then you kind of wander around it a little bit. In your case, I feel what will happen is from a distance, people look at the horns and I look at the base, and you've probably spent about 10% of the time you spent painting a mini on those two things combined, and not the other 9% of the time, which is what you want to look at. Having that extra bit of detail on the face is going to really help bring them back to that, and then they get to look at the rest of the miniature as well. George, thank you very much, bro. Really appreciate it. The mini giveaway is still going on. The command is on the screen, George. And thank you very much for your congratulations. How much we got left in the whip? Not so much. Cool. So we've finished the whip. Then we'll do the draw. MC finally got his turret finished. Hells yeah, man. And remember, guys, if you're a Patreon or video viewer or higher tier, you get a second chance at one of these two, not the box. So, !Patreon for a link, video viewer or higher tiers for that second chance. Dank Pantas, I keep calling you Dank Pasta, and that's not right, but I'm dyslexic, so when it happens, I'm sorry. Give it a go, man. Let's see it after some improvements, perhaps. Love this, mate. Really good work. We've seen this take place over quite a while now. And it's absolutely spot on. Solid, solid work. You went with a really extreme highlight on all of this. My friend Harry does this too. So on his Ultras, he's highlighted almost white around the armor. And you've taken that on the blue of the turret, and then you've gone red to yellow on the Tech Marine. And it's different. I kind of like it. It's not my style, but it doesn't mean that it's not something I can't appreciate. George, always, dude. Get him in there. 3 or less picks, you know that. But yeah, go on. Top work. Top work. Well done. All done now, apart from the last talons, where you got to get them in. I know this is magnetized as well, so get the most out of that kit. Good work. Gummer, a bit more work on some Terminators. Not sure how I want to base the army though. Do me a favor, get yourself a pot of that like Death Guard manky slime. Throw it in the bin, and then do something else because it looks fucking terrible. Definitely don't do that. If you like contrasting bases, which I do, something like a Martian base would work quite well. Like the Hive Tyrant, something that's a little bit more muddy, that would work. Like these guys on Death Guard, that would work. Not using that method as it looks shit. Yes, it does. You either want something that's dark, like real dark, or you want something that is a very vibrant, bright color. I like to have bases run on an alien planet instead of their own all the time. I did a Night Lords styled Greater Possessed that basically was a cross between Venom and Carnage. And he was done on a purple base with green pools of goo. It was great. So great. He's in here every now and again. You'll see him eventually. Mars base would work really well. It really would. But have a think. Do some test bases. Yeah, just do a few. And then just put them next to the model and see what you think. I really don't like painting red. It kind of sucks compared to painting blue. Fair. I mean, that's why you're an Ultramarines player. So, hello. Great complimentary base on Venom, I bet. Yeah. It's very contrasting. Malseer, no worries. What would you like if you win the mini? Daddy Tubbs, look at this monster. Oh, getting that modelist chain going on. Hey, Des is the chief mod. He's just looking out for me. We've dropped 82 frames. All stream. And that was recent, so that might be what you meant. George, please don't talk about the games from today. I haven't seen them. Unfortunately, I know the result. But please, no, I don't want to know. Loving this, mate. Really, really good stuff. I love Knights. How can you not? Alright, cheers, dude. Fish, just filling out the base colours. Speaking of Knights, here we go. Nice, man. This is that classic blue and white scheme that's in the book, though, isn't it? Is that the waist is turned? Yeah, the waist is turned too much in this pic. All blue tack. Cool. No, it looks good, dude. George, I've ignored all of the chat and stuff today, just to try and avoid spoilers. Ziadab, thanks for the follow. Or Zadab. Looking good, dude. Not really whip, but gave your stream over there a bit of a remaster while watching tonight. Nothing special, had a bit of fun with it. Okay. Got a spoiler tag. It's good. It's good. It needs more hazard stripes. Needs more hazard stripes. Definitely needs more hazard stripes. But that's cool, man. You just did that tonight. Just... Oh, God, you fucking Photoshop geniuses. I don't understand how you do this. It takes me ages to do my fucking thumbnails, but I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. I like it, bro. We'll definitely talk. Like, definitely talk. It'll probably be after the stream's second birthday. And I will definitely pay you for it. But you'll have to sort of give me a quote, and we'll sort of go from there. Good work, good skills. Let's get some love in the stream for Fludo, who is here despite the fact he doesn't play or paint or anything. He just enjoys the stream, which is great. Jaeger, to start my bedroom hobby space finally. Hopefully it'll be settled in properly in 2 weeks or so time. Oh, it's heartbreaking, that is, mate. Look at those fucking walls. Get your airbrush out. Batch painting 20 Death Company and 9 more Sign Garden sorted characters. Getting some colours down. Oh, and a Sanity Dreadnought. A Sanity Dreadnought? Those walls are dry brushed. Fucking dry brush the walls. How dare you? How dare you? Sacked. Yes. Needs more Hazard Stripes. So does this. Hazard Stripe this. RGE Wolf, Blood Raven's Lieutenant Whip. Okay. Okay. Definitely a whip. Obviously, we've got base colours down. Damn good start. I've got this mini for my own Marine Army. I'm looking forward to it. Thank Dreadnought. It gives me a break from... Oh, I see. I see. I'm with you. Nice. Yeah, that's a good start, man. Get your washes in there. Get some contrast built up. Get some highlights going on. Get some lightning on the sword. Mikey's just like busting a nut over the Blood Raven's love right now. Blood Raven's Chaplain. That's nice. I like that little front wheel thing you've got going on the red. I like that. What have you done with his head? You've given him a kind of a skull cap, right? Yeah, that's good. That's all right. I did the entirety of mine as a skull, and then painted some like crack lines in around here. Ichu, Harlequin for you. Okay. Okay, take care, man. Probably stole that book on the bike. Probably stole that bike. It was parked. He's like, nope, mine. Peace, bitches. Yeah, I like this. This is good. Some of those highlights you need a bit of a chat about. I can tell you exactly why these aren't smooth and crisp, and it is nothing to do with your brush control. It's to do with your paint consistency. When you are painting, instead of worrying more about how you're using your brush, that's what's important, worry more about the consistency of your paint. Because if your paint is the right consistency, it will flow naturally off your brush bristles onto the model, causing beautifully smooth, neat highlights. Now, for me, it might be different for you, but for me, the correct consistency is paint that you can take your brush, dip the tip into, and bring it out of the paint, and the paint is thin enough for the natural capillary action for the brush to suck that paint up, but not so thin that it doesn't change the shape of the brush tip. If you just dip your brush into water, it'll go like this, and it'll go poof, and it'll turn into a chisel, all right? Because it's too thin. If you dip your brush into paint, and the paint is too thick, you'll be sort of scooping it up with your brush, and that's not what you want either. You're going to just drop your brush into the paint, pull the brush out of the paint, the brush stay in a nice smooth point, and then gently do your highlights on the mini. You're good to go. Okay, that's my biggest tip for anyone edge highlighting. Brush control is super important, but about half of brush control is making sure that what's coming off the brush is controlled, and that is just all about paint consistency. But I do love the job that you've done here. It's a beautiful color scheme, man. It really is. I might steal that. Right, Her Salsero. We go down to George, and then we're going to draw. In fact, you know what? Shall we just draw it now? Shall we draw the prize now, or shall we just, long it out a little bit more? I've not heard it explained that way. Thank you. Hey, no worries, dude. A lot of streamers, content creators, whatever, where it's YouTube or whatever, will tell you that brush control is super important, but it won't tell you the one part of it that to them is natural, but to a beginner isn't. And that's make sure your paint is of the right consistency. People want the draw? People want the draw? Let's do the draw. Let's do the draw. So, remember there's a draw after this as well. For if you are a Patreon video viewer member, you get a second chance at this. I know a lot of you want to go to bed and it's gone midnight. That's why we're doing it early. So, to win their choice of either of these two minis. The last ones we had in was George. George, you were the last one. Coming in there at the end. We close the giveaway. Steve is like, me. It's not gonna be you, bro. But the winner is, with a choice of these two minis or the mystery box, AJ Sadler, 1991. Get in, bro. Congratulations. Now we need to know what you want. Let's see if he's here. Let's see if he's fallen asleep. Come on, AJ. Come on, AJ. What do you want, dude? Everyone's like, open a box, open a box, open a box. You might not want the box. You might want one of these two minis. Yeah? Let me know, bro. Let me know. We're not going to do a Mikey and give it away to someone that's not fucking here, right? Redraw. No redraw. No redraw. He's there! It's all about the box. So remember, this is a mystery. No one knows what's in this. You may not like it. Are you sure you want the box? He said box. I know. Just letting him have a minute to think about it. Don't pressure him into it now. Come on. Well, I think he's on satellite delay, so yeah. Here it is. Here's the box. Are you sure this is what you want? Yeah, box. Okay, he's all in. He's all in. He's taking the anarchy. Creep! There's those three fucking... Oh my god. Nalindi's bot has got a fucking sub. I'll put those in after the stream. Oh, shit. There it is. Boom. Okay, so in the box... And he's throwing in some bits. Creep, you fucking madman. It all got here eventually. After the giveaway was done. Look at how tactical that was, right? I reckon he planned it. So in the box. Can anyone tell what that is? Anyone know? It's Abominant. This is a fucking great mini. This is a very, very characterful mini. So, It's Lenny. It could be Lenny. I fucking love this. I bought this from Cardiff about, God, 2.5 years ago or something. This has been on my list to fucking paint for all of that time, and it's finally here. So that could be the one we choose for the display standard. We have one more miniature to give away. Now it's either of these two. We're going to get to the rest of the whip, and then we will draw this giveaway. This is a little bit different. It's not done on Twitch. If you are a Patreon member of Video Viewer or Higher, you get a chance at one of these two minis. Exclamation point Patreon. Go there, sign up to Video Viewer. Remember, you will be charged today and then again at the start of the month. So you're literally paying to get in on this raffle. Bear that in mind. It will tell you that on the screen, but for complete transparency, which is how we like to do things here, remember that's the case. But you could get a second chance. And you get access to all the videos. You get access to the written guides. It's a good place to be. Article Abaddon and Gaz. Who do you think should be the next product? Best in a similar size? Bobby G. Bobby G. Right, so you've got until... Creep! Mate, you are seriously on a fucking tear. Is that just... That's 23 today as well, right? That's... And more cheers! Dude, you need to calm it. What is going on? AJ, it's no problem, dude. Do me a favor, message me on Discord with your address and any ways I can get in touch with you other than just like Twitch chat. So if you've got any questions about how I'm painting it and color schemes and so on, we can have a chat there. That'd be really good. Dude, those are from earlier. Oh god, they're still coming in from earlier. Jay's getting more tips from Pornhub here. Mate, we're getting more tips than your mum. Right, Herzl Sarah says, tested out at the beginning of this week a fast color paint scheme with no heights and basic skin tone. Took my almost an hour. I tried to paint a lot for getting faster and better. Almost 40 more boys to go. Goal is the third picture for my skin color, only with more smoothness. Right. Purple Orcs. Patient rooms are automatically entered. Yes, they are at random times. Yeah. You don't have to be here for it. You can disappear if you need to, and you know, you're all good. Break out the Savlon. Fucking great. I like it, dude. For an hour's work, that's not bad. Obviously, you've got the bases to do as well. You've got that camo that you've been working on, the blue and red. Honestly, dude, for an hour's work, that's solid. But you want... Wait, what? Hang on. Goal is the third picture for my skin color. Oh, I see. So you've done a base of purple, you're layering green over, right? My Amazing Pony. Hey, man, you take care. Go get some sleep. I really must start to use my Patreon. Yes, Tim, you should. You really should. Did you call for a waiter because you got served? No one got served. We're not starting that. Nice, mate. Nice. Keep it up. Keep it up. If you don't zoom, it looks decent. If you do, how do I improve? Let's find out. Time to CSI the shit out of this. Zoom and enhance. Well, it's a bit speckly. It's the first thing. But only if you're a prick like me and zoom right in. You need to smooth out the blend that you've got. So down the chest piece, you've got a quite thick and noticeable blue band. And then you've got that lighter blue in there. You need to blend that in. So take your brush strokes from either side of the chest piece moving inwards and glaze that in. Yeah? You and I have talked about glazing. We've done a little bit of non-metallic metal in a lesson and so on. More coats, thinner coats. Exactly that. And then make each coat go like, so the first one's like this into the middle. Second one's this into the middle. Third one's this into the middle. And it might be that still isn't enough. So like the first three are this. The next three are this. The next three are this. And you just build that down super smooth into the center there. But that's what to do. When you have done that, you can then work on the shadows and do the same process going back outwards, darkening it down. So going back to black, essentially. And you'll get this massive sense of contrast. And it's easy, it just takes a while. The journey of 1,000 layers of glazing starts with a single brushstroke. Yes, it does. What? There goes my OnlyFans budget on this stream. On this stream, no regrets. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Creep. Can we get some love in the stream for Creep, who just tonight has cheered nearly 3,000 bits, given 21 subs out. Fucking legend. Thank you very much, man. Like, honestly, it's been a mad, mad level of support from you today. I'm somewhat taken back by it, if I'm honest. It's extremely generous, so thank you. But you're getting there, Danny. That's the main thing. The whole point is, you've actually done some fucking painting on it. Seeing as that lesson, I think, was your birthday, which is what, October? It's taken a while, but you just get some paint down. It's never going to be perfect. but get that paint on. Good stuff. Hilloth, base coat down. Nice. Nice. She's having a Brittany day, obviously. It was September. Okay. Which means, yes, the lesson would have been in October. Are you the next Rocky? Brilliant. Hey, there's only one Rocky, alright? That fucking crazy bastard has given like 500 gift subs in here. It's insanity. Commander Wild using those emote editing powers. I like this, mate. I like the fact you've got super dark claws. The hair is super bright. My only concern is that I'm kind of worried about another concern right now, and Twitch banning the shit out of me. Yeah, the tunic, the dress, whatever it is that you call that she's wearing, fades away. You don't really see it. So I'd either go lighter, like white would be banging, but it's a pain to do, especially on what's going to be a Horde army. You could go an off-white grey. That'd be easy enough. Layer this up with some Administratum and some Celestra grey and get towards that colour without it being the pain of painting white. Although I have done a great YouTube video on how to paint white. Yeah, that's my only sort of concern with it, is that gets completely lost. And all you really see is the claws and the hair. Those are both great. They're fantastic features of the miniature. But I think you could do that and just bring the whole thing together. So, looks good. Spider Riders. They're cool. They're very cool. Those spiders are fucking awful looking. Oh, the legs. Oh, it looks fucking nasty. I don't dislike spiders, but they look so wrong. So wrong. Oh, I'm getting off that. They look great. Well done. Yes, moving on. Creepy fucking things. Anyways, okay, this is my fourth pick. This is my first mini. Reddit says the post I had on this was 55 days ago. I've learned a lot from watching the streams. You went from that to the Death Guard in 2 months. They're like garden spiders from hell. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Mate. Look, you say you've learned a lot from watching the streams, but at the end of the day, it's you holding the brush. Alright? You have done brilliantly. Well done, dude. Really well done. Right, George. Here's some Sangard. You know what I'm going to say about your power weapons, don't you? And you also know what I'm going to say about those Angelus bolt gun barrels, don't you? The guide for white was on YouTube, by the way. Airbrush Go Burr. Definitely, mate. The guy at the back in the middle there, it looks like he's holding one of those Zoom lollies. The rocket ship ones. They were Zooms. Because you've got pink, blue, and there's no blend in between. Do some blue over the purple, and then do purple back over the blue, and you'll just fade the two together beautifully. It'll be a wonderful thing. Even on the axe heads. And if you're worried about getting paint on the miniature, just grab some cling film, wrap it up, done. You can even just take the cling film, poke the sword through it, carefully. You know, don't ham fist it, whatever you do. And then just work that in. You'll be absolutely fine. Epic Ants, mate. That's the best thing that anyone could say to me is stuff like that. I fucking love this hobby. It's not just a hobby now, it's my life, it's my job. And to sort of help give that to other people is the best thing. Drill your fucking barrels, George. Use a craft knife. Right. When you're drilling barrels, don't, for the love of all that's holy, use a fucking hobby drill. Especially not one of these. Take a craft knife. Carefully. Let's say, like, this is the barrel. Put it into the middle and then just twist the knife. Hey, yes, I know. But just twist the knife around and you'll get a perfect drilled barrel. You don't need to use a drill. It's worse to drill it. Just use a knife and like a couple of quick turns. Sorted. I've done the basic but can't be able to set up my light box again. These are really good. Like... George, I'm really, really sorry to ask this, because I feel like a complete cunt, but did you paint these? Because I know that Lee was doing some work for you. There we go, there we go! Fucking, I knew it! I knew it! These are Lee's. I fucking recognise that weathering. And yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, that does not look right. I mean, there's a disconnect between decent, not bad, and hello. Right. Speed Boss Loner. Very much a whip, but a real fun build. Nice. I've got one of these as a potential giveaway mini at some mini. I mean, it's not mini, but a potential giveaway at some point. They look ace, mate. Looks good. Plenty of work to do, like you said, but started off well. And that's it. Right. So now we're going to draw the Patreon winner. So I need to do a little bit of admin. Bear with, and then we'll do the draw. So go to Patreons and Relationship Manager. And sort by tier. So 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38. Blimey. 38. So we've got 38 people that are video, viewer, or higher tier. Now, I can't show you that list. Random number 1 to 38. But what I can show you is this part. So on... Let's just grab another tab so it won't go back to the Patreon one. We go random number... Fucking thing. I hate it when it does that. 1 to 38. We've got 38 Patreons that are eligible for it. The random number comes out to 22. So, 8, 9, 10, 11. It is Manuel Garcia. So if they are here in the chat, now's the time to shout. If not, I will email them. But I have a suspicion I actually know who this is. Salsero, would this be you? Congratulations, bro. Did I pronounce your name right this time? So, I need to know. I'm guessing I know. Alright? It could be you want Eldar, but I'm guessing that I know. We're after this, right? Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. There we go. That is for you. So, between this guy and this guy, this is going to be what the majority of the streams are this month. We've got one of these to paint up as a diorama style miniature. I need to double check the rules because I don't know if that will be allowed because it's 2 minis, or I'm sure I can with this because it's a familiar, and we'll work it out and I will choose which one. No longer eBay. That's worth more on eBay. It's fucking it's autographed and everything, man. Tripled in value. All of 70p. Right, we are done for the stream, and thank you to everyone that has been here tonight. It's been a fucking epic stream. This has been one of the best streams we've ever had, I think. Worth saying twice. Let's go find somebody that is still streaming. I don't want to go into the Las Vegas and Open, so we're going to ignore all of those streams. Studio J7 is probably going to be finishing up very soon. Dr. Rhino is on. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's go browse. And let's go look for a stream with a few viewers. Go to Warhams and then minifigures. And let's drop 100 streamers. 100 viewers right on top of them. So I'll give you guys the choice of a Keeper of Secrets for Warboss War 92, Power Metal and Paint, who's doing a Primaris Captain, and Vanir Sun painting a Necron Stalker thing. Yeah, he runs till 1 AM now, so that's 20 minutes. Rifkan, I'm afraid you didn't. Unlucky, bro. Keeper Secrets. Alright, that's where we go. Warboss War. When we get there, guys, I want you to be spamming emotes everywhere. Yeah? Don't let up. Jaeger, cheers, bro. I'll look at that in a bit. Get all the emotes in there. Let them know where you've come from. They are doing some airbrushing right now. I will see you guys on the next stream, which is tomorrow night's Hellstorm Wargaming stream, live at 6 PM. Twitch.tv/Hellstorm Wargaming. Take care, everyone. Peace out.